Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. We have a special show. So this is full on. I think we are ready. Holiday season in swing. We've got so many exciting pieces for you and we are ready to start discounting. So we are so excited you're with us because you are about to see some of our very best values. And listen, every day is a great value here. So this means extra special discounting on everything that you see, and we have got new as well. So it's not just about pieces that you've seen before and that you may already know, that may already be on the wish list, but this is also about some brand new. But we also have incredible discounts tonight. We have a really notable tanzanite wheel for you that is going to be a 6 carat and beyond. We've actually got one that's slightly under 6 carats, the other two over 6 carats in size, and amazing values there, because whenever we see pieces on a wheel together, that means a very big discount is on the way. So we have that coming up for you. Plus, there's also going to be gorgeous emeralds. I know it was last night we featured a couple of really good emeralds. They've got a stunning round today. That is limited. We've got Russian Demontoid that's here. We have a very special tanzanite pendant. I wish there were more, but it is going to be a trillion lover's delight. We've got a trillion tanzanite. It's in a pendant. It's in a really beautiful style, and that is coming up as well, and it's also really affordable. So all of that and more, plus I really do hope you will give us any and all requests that you may have today as we proceed. We got 3 hours, so it's going to be a major night. We've got a lot of time to get in whatever you're looking for, whatever you can't live without, pieces that you may need in time for, let's say, you know, holidays coming up. Oh, I don't know, a week from right now, you're going to be feasting. Well, we have got feasting on the beauty here. So if there's anything that we can bring out, because, you know, we have really fast shipping, right? And we have a lot of one-of-a-kind. So in the case of a one-of-a-kind, where if you do not need a gold color change, we can actually bring you those pieces and get them to you in time for that big holiday. I'm talking about the one next week. So if you need that, let us know. The operators will let you know if that's possible, because obviously we can get things sized and ready out to you really quickly, and we'd love to do just that. So if there's anything you'd like to have, this would be the time to shop, because it gives us tomorrow to get that done and get it out to you. Gives you plenty of time to have it for that big holiday, okay? So this is going to be a great time to shop, pick up pieces that, of course, if you are holiday shopping in advance, thinking about pieces that you'd like to give and maybe even receive, because I say that because maybe you're shopping for yourself and you're going, I know exactly what I do want. And if she can bring me the value, I'm in. So that's what we're going to do here tonight. We've got a special way to start. We've got fabulous pieces that are marked way down, like this first one is a brand new opal. Wait till you see this color. The color is everything. This is, I should say, colors, right? Because this is the one that is totally 100% like magnificent. It truly is. I cannot say enough about this piece, because not only are you getting a huge opal, but all the gorgeous colors, 1122479. So this is how we begin, okay? Are we ready to go? We got a rose gold option as it is right now. You don't have to leave it that way. There's so much red and orange and pink that's probably what inspired this carat 66 to be set in the rose gold. But if you'd rather have yellow or the white gold, no problem. Those are more traditional, so that may be where you want to go. But it's our carat 66 with 20 points in diamonds. Now this is what I call the hourglass style. It is a very feminine way to do a diamond mounting. So this is what we're going to have. We're going to have a really great value. I want to make sure that we try it on for you early on so you know how gorgeous this looks. And this is going to be, of course, natural opal through and through. Actually, let's see. Yeah, some host rock in the backside, because they don't usually polish both sides of an opal unless it is truly meant to be a double-sided design. So what you're getting here is kind of wild, isn't it? And then let's show it on, because this is, yeah, all the colors just become more pronounced when you see it in person. Trust me when I tell you, when I take it for that brief moment when it's out of the light completely, just transferring it from the close-up to the hand, you see the true array of colors, and it is nothing short of amazing that this is all Mother Nature made, and that beautiful rich color we love with blues, greens, purples, reds, oranges, yellows. All of the colors of the rainbow are here in a carat 66, extremely large stone. Let's take another look at it, and I'll just kind of show you all the angles I can here to flip it around, show you the details you have, because it's not just the blues and the greens, reds and purples, hot pinks and orange, all of that color all the way through. But this is going to be one of those amazing pieces, and let me show it the other way. Just flipping it around, showing you all the details, so you're going to really have fun admiring this when you see it in person. And of course, the patterns go every which direction, so you're getting a really intriguing way that all of these colors play. That is the phenomena, after all. It is called play of color. That is where you get, hopefully in this case, the multiple colors. A lot of times, let's be honest, most opals only give us 1 or 2 colors. This is where you're getting every color. Big size, great piece. If that looks like we're starting a bit high end, you're right. But instead of making it $39.99 and saying, let's get it done, let's get it at home, let's do that, we're going to make it a lot more affordable, and thank you for being here early. That's the best way we can really think of to thank you, is show you one of our biggest values, in which if we had everybody with us, it would be fighting over at Central, but instead it's going to be that one great value. You have that opportunity to grab it before anybody else does because you're here. And it's not going to be $39 or $29 or $19.99 as a result. Now, that is one large opal, and there again, blues and greens. Everything that you see there just becomes brighter, becomes more lively, becomes more vivid when you see this in real life. And I mean in real life meaning like the real life lighting, you know, not something that's got these really bright lights. And actually, let me just go ahead and just block a light here. I'll just block one, and you can see how everything becomes more intense. You see that? It's a true black base stone, which is also unique, and it's going to be less than even $1,500. Let's make it easy. Okay, that's what today is all about. Today is about, you know, we've got obviously big holidays coming up. It's a busy time of year. Everyone's getting ready to go traveling or go holiday shopping and doing all that, you know, great preparation for the big Thanksgiving feast. Well, we want to make sure that those of you that are here and ready are getting the best values of all time. So it's happening right now where you don't spend $15, $14, $13, or even $1,200. We're going to make this one, how about this, just $9.99. Just send it on out in a hurry, ready to go. $999 only, and that's for one color, and you do get the luxury of changing that gold color as well. So amazing, and $9.99. That's it. Final 30 seconds, and that'll be that. We've got a Mandarin coming up. I'll try to give you a little, for instance, since everything's being so really deeply discounted, I'm going to try to give you at least a little heads up on what exactly is to come, so you know that you can be prepped and ready. In other words, like get on the lines early if you're even thinking about a really good Mandarin deal. So we love that too. That's on the way, and so much more. So all you have to do is dial in. We got 10 seconds left, and then there's going to be big stones. Big tanzanite. The one, the largest princess cut we've ever had is here. It's almost 17 carats, and we've been doing a number on discounting big tanzanites lately, have we not? Then I do have, for those of you that missed out on a pear-shaped fawn diamond late last night, I have an almost identical stone in color, in size, and yet it's in a bridge mounting, even more diamond weight. So we have that. A diamond tennis bracelet is here also. It is our largest round diamond tennis bracelet at 7.5 carats. So we do have, talk about holiday ready, that would be it. A 7.5 carat round brilliant diamond tennis bracelet. Love that. So you got a lot of options here for not only gifting for loved ones, but also to yourself. So here we are. That's not, now come on, we can't leave that there. Not with those 20 points in diamonds. We are not going to start with that stone sticking around and going out to that, you know, that recap later wheel. We just got to make sure somebody gets it right now. That is such a big opal. And remember, if it's a carat 66, I know it looks bigger. That's what opals do as a rule. It's going to look about double that, if not more in this case. So you've got a really gorgeous style. And that is giving you all the colors. And that's why we did the rose gold. There's so much pink and red intensity. So we went with that, you know, warmer tone of gold. But go ahead, take it in the white, take it in the yellow, whatever you prefer. All right, coming up, Mandarin Garnet on the way. Here it is. It's a wider band, so we're going to have a lot of gold in this one as well. But look at this beautiful, oh yeah, Asher cut. Wonderful piece here because it's one of those rare stones in the garnet family. We know there's a lot of rare garnets out there, but this is one of the rare of them all, and it's going to be 1122243, and it's our 1 carat 20 Mandarin garnet Asher. Look at how beautiful that is, because it's always a challenge to get a Mandarin garnet with great clarity. This stone, take a good look at it. I mean, we're right up there in the face of that stone. We are right up close on purpose so you can really see what that's all about. And of course, you're getting a huge value. Now it's a wider ring. It's got that open work. It's got some scroll work, some detail. That's called mill grain, where you get that little bit of texture throughout. And then you have 7 points in diamonds. They're scattered throughout the ring, across the top. And then of course, that braided design and detail that gives it such a great couture designer flair on the outside edges. Here's what it looks like on. You're also getting the luxury of changing the gold. If you'd rather have more contrast, let's say you want white gold, because there's that white gold tennis bracelet. Obviously that's in diamonds, but you can imagine here, if this ring was in white gold, how that stone would pop with the real big contrast of the white gold with the Mandarin. We went with a more tonal aspect here, where you're getting a lot of that golden color, being yellow gold, with the Mandarin garnet, so you can choose that as well. But that's going to be, and even rose gold, if you want to really go outside the box, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd say white or yellow are your best bets, but this is your value instead of, wow, here's another $29.99 piece. Great discount coming your way. All you have to do is let us know if you love love it. These are tough to get, and you see what's happening thanks to that Asher cutting. Those parallel facets just innately light up. That's what they do, and when you've got clarity, it allows those facets to do that, like neon lights within the stone. And that is not typical, and instead of giving you, let's face it, a beautiful bright orange color that's going to look great no matter what, this just allows it to have that bright yellow that comes through from every single angle, and you see it there internally all the way through, not even $29.99. This is going to take some serious discounting all throughout the show, and that's what we're here to do. So if there is something you love, don't hesitate to call in on the early side, because we're dealing with so many one-of-a-kinds as per usual. We are not your typical shopping network experience where you're going to see, a countdown clock with, 9,500 of them going out the door. That is not how we roll. This is where you have a chance to pick it up, but you are getting something that nobody else is going to get the pleasure of owning, and you get it and nobody else does. And that discount is going to be, instead of $9.99, since we still have a big opal sitting here for $9.99, what I'll do is make this even better. And I know that's already fantastic and probably 30 seconds away from being sold. But the truth is, if we can get you a better value, that's what we're going to do. And we're putting every last piece on a mega sale discount and getting you ready for holidays. But of course, you've still got return privileges, and that's great as well. So you're saving all the money, getting all the discounts, getting that extra opportunity to make sure, because we have a lot of new shoppers lately. So you want to make sure that this is the piece that you've always wanted. There's probably only one Mandarin we're all going to own in a lifetime if we're lucky. So make sure it's the right piece, and we'll make it even better than $8.99. And you're not even going to have to spend $8.99. We'll do even better than that at $8.88 instead. So our crazy eights right now for a really beautiful neon, gorgeous, high clarity stone, and that also has 30 seconds. And yep, already counting down, so we look forward to seeing who's going to grab that one. Hope it's you. Big tanzanites are here. We've got our 6 carats, but then we have our 17 carat in the princess cut. So a nice variety in our really last of blue wing block Ds that we have for you. Then we're going to also have, there's a gorgeous alexandrite. Got a really good, a couple of different emeralds for you, whether you're looking for round, whether you're looking for a beautiful Asher cut. We've got those in emerald varieties that are still going to be the utmost of clarity in your emerald. But let me know on that Mandarin at $8.88. Okay, so I know this is early, and I know we shouldn't be showing this, but it is one of those values that here I was standing up here last night, like I am most nights, right? And I had a really good 15 carat that was really stunning. We brought it down to a really crazy low per carat. Well, if it wasn't your style, because it was an emerald cut, now I know we love an emerald cut, but this is the one that you don't have. Because I'm talking to everybody out there, how can I make such a bold statement like that? Because we've had blue wing block Ds for, in a month, it'll be 5 years. Actually, it's a month from Saturday where we would celebrate the 5-year anniversary of having blue wing block Ds on this show. It was December 18th of 2018, if you can believe that. So we are just a couple of days away and then a couple of weeks away from celebrating. However, is there going to be anything to celebrate? That is the question, because we are so limited in what we have left in blue wing block Ds. And yet this is not a typical blue wing block D. This is one of our, what did we have? Two ever, this being one of them. Only one other variety that was ever a princess cut. How about that? Think about that for a second. A princess cut stone in a blue wing block D, giving you the best color, the most neon, the red flashes all the way through. And you're getting it with these really big important diamonds surrounding it. So either side is going to be balanced with a really large diamond. Take a look at this. I think you're going to love it because it's obviously, well, we're going to bring it a value. It's 111-7880. But what we saw just yesterday, I don't know last night if you're with me, but we had a beautiful emerald cut. It's probably still here if you want to ask about it. And there was a 15, it was almost 16 carats. It was like a 15, close to 16. And it was a beautiful emerald cut. But it didn't have the big diamonds on the side. Instead, it went diamonds haloed all the way around. They were all going to be pave. This is where, and if you're thinking, what on earth, 13 minutes into a Thursday, we're going awfully big and bold here. Yeah, that's the point. Because the discount is so good that we don't know if it's going to be able to sit even past this 13 minutes into the show, because there are going to be a lot of you that recognize what is value that we've never had before. There's 34 points in trapezoid. Yes, trapezoid cut diamonds. Those are exotics right there. It's really truthfully not even specifically a trapezoid. That, as we remember from geometry class, is a little bit different. But I even like the side view here showing off the diamonds. But you know what? You're also seeing some Ritz all the way through this princess cutting. And so I bet you, even if you've collected, I know I spoke to someone the other day, they have 28 of our tanzanites. They have 28 different pieces of jewelry from us that have blue wing block D. That's exciting. But you know what? They probably don't have a princess cut. And you probably don't either. And so if you are collecting, or you just want to go really unique for the tanzanite world at large, and you want to have fancy cut diamonds with them as well, which are 17 points each in a modified, it's kind of like you have a half moon but more angular. You know how a half moon style would have the one straight edge and then a little bit of a circular style on the outside? This is more angled, so it's really lovely because you have that reflection of the fact that it reminds me of the internal faceting of the princess cut itself. So all of this is happening. One only 18 karat gold, of course. We did this in the white gold. It stays in the white gold for you, but it's also going to be a much better value than you've ever seen before. Are you ready for this? Started at $24,999. I am not sure we're ready for this because obviously we've had some big discounts on blue wings, which makes no sense because they're coming down to the wire as far as what's left. So it doesn't make any sense. But when we talk about value, and I know we had fights the other day over 20 karat 85, there was one caller who was first. They were on the lines before I priced it. Guess what? They got it. And the dozen or so callers that called in after that missed out. This would be up there real close to that carat weight. So if you are thinking about getting a larger stone, may I recommend this one? Obviously, you're getting that extra exotic nature of having a princess cut. Now, if you're concerned about a 17 karat being too large on the hand, well, that's why I want to show it to you on. And wow, the powerful reds that are coming through are really undeniable here. And yet this is going to be a beyond best per carat price we've ever brought to you. Why it's here early, that's the reason. I don't have another princess cut to show you, not bigger, not smaller, not anything like it. This is it, 17 carats. Guess what? None of our tanzanites, a 1, a 2, a 5, a 10 carat, have never been this per carat price. So you are about to see the literal best value I've ever had for you on Blue Wing Block D, 5 years running here, and it's not even, watch, 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. Obviously, this is a lot of savings that we're talking about already. You're not even spending $10,000, and those reds are dynamic. The way those reds and hot pink splashes come through is really what Blue Wing Block D is all about. This is not lavender. This is not even in the purple category as much as it is blue and red that is your dominant factor here. And it's not going to be 10,000. Because that's still putting it, and I know that's great because that's under $1,000 a carat, and that's wonderful. But even if we're looking at $500 a carat or $400 a carat, it does not matter. You're here for the best value ever, and $400 is going to beat everybody else out there. But just think about where that would put this. It'd still be at $6,800 because 400 times 17, $6,800. Not bad though. You're getting free gold. You're getting 2 big diamonds for free, so that's lovely. You get the 2 really cool exotic cuts of diamonds there as well. I mean, how great is that? $6,800, $400 a carat. But you know that we are here to make you a bigger, better value. This is the way to do it. This is the only one we have like it. Again, if you missed out on our bigger stones the other day, 20 karat 85, the only larger stone I have at this point is a 2271. It's an emerald cut as well. So most of the bigger stones that are remaining left in our inventory are emerald cuts. That may or may not be your perfect cut. Princess cuts are super exotic. We know them in diamonds as being one of the most popular diamond cuts out there. This is the way to get it right here and right now, and we're going to make it better than even $6,500. So everything, and we've already got 2 people on the lines talking about it right now. This is not going to last. That's all there is to it. And remember, I have one of pretty much everything I show you here throughout the show. That's too bad because I know we could use 10 of these because it's not 65 or 64 or 63. And I told you already, I kind of really did just kind of give the whole headline up front that this is going to be the lowest per carat price we've seen. So it's time to pick it up because it's not 63 or 62 or $6,100 or $6,000 either. It is the first caller situation, and it's $59.99 to get this stone right here. Go ahead. Oh, okay, very good. So the Mandarin Garnet just sold, and now, yes, this tanzanite, gone. Congratulations as well. So the Mandarin gone, and now the tanzanite gone, and enjoy. Thank you so much. And let's talk about, ooh, a one-of-a-kind, really pretty Asher cut emerald that is bright and clean and stunning. And yes, the Asher cut is just under a carat at 79 points here. Thank you so much on the tanzanite. Thank you on the Mandarin. We'll find out who got those. And then we are ready to keep rocking and rolling. Don't forget the opal from the very start of the show is still here at $9.99. So if you missed that, you may want to dial in real quick and grab that one because it's all we have left from the show so far. And here is 112-1974, and it's a real special bright gleaming, clean greening emerald. That's what we want out of Colombia, the best of the best. And you see how bright and stunning, almost neon this stone is, right? We usually reserve neon for our mandarins and our tanzanites and our mehenges, but that stone, even in darkness, is really good. And did you notice what I just did? I came in closer to an emerald. That's usually a big no-no on TV. The last thing you want to do, whether you're in a store shopping or television, the last thing you want to do is get any closer to an emerald than you have to, because usually that's just going to show off all the inclusions that are expected and natural and going to happen in any emerald out there, right? We know that. But this one, we opted to come in a little bit closer so you can really take the best look you'll ever see. And I'm talking about even in person, looking at it with a jeweler's loupe. Are you going to get a better look than you are getting right now with that stone blown up to that size, with that close up, as I just brought that camera in for you? And it also has a 56-point diamond weight. It's a real classic setting style, really classic, and that double halo framing it is perfect. And that's going to be over 1/2 carat in diamonds, and you'll also choose your gold. But it's going to be a quick, one only opportunity yet again. I'm going to be saying that a lot. I say it a lot in every show because I just want you to know this is really how this works. These are one of a kinds, can't duplicate it if I tried. And here we go with a really, really special opportunity on a brand new ring tonight that is supposed to be $4,199 if we just abide by today's pricing. But that's what I've loved so much about what we're doing lately is we're not boosting prices. That has been, you know, kind of the thing that's happening with everything in the last few years. But jewelry this time of year always goes up as well. We're not doing that either. So you get all these special perks by being a TVON family member and shopper. So you don't have to pay even market value for a gorgeous emerald like this is. And it's not going to be $4,000, and it's not 3 or 2. And you know what? It's going to be $19.99 for the very first caller. And then, yes, the bracelet that I'm wearing is available, and it will be presented tonight. All right, who got that tanzanite, by the way? John from Florida, thank you very, very much. Enjoy that tanzanite. And then I'm going to find out from Tim when I can who got that mandarin. Thanks, Sally. Sally got the mandarin. From where? California. Thank you so much. Wonderful. And then let's see who's got the emerald as I try it on here for you at $19.99. What a beautiful stone. Remember, always looks bigger than it weighs. That is one of the rules with a couple stones that I already had, opal being the one we talked about first, and now this emerald, same thing. Wow, this is doing the same thing that mandarin did, but even more of a feat to achieve in an emerald because it's a type 3 stone, and you see how it's glowing again. Largest diamond round brilliant tennis bracelet we have is our 7.5 carat right there, and that is happening in tonight's show. I can't imagine. We already had big stud earrings here yesterday, last night. Now we've got the big diamond tennis bracelet that is oh so good, and that emerald has got to go. Let's see who's going to take it. And remember, we still have the opal from earlier for $9.99, so going to wait and see, although maybe that one's verifying right now as well. But there's that bright, stunning, clean. Are you sick of looking at emeralds that just look like green rocks, like opaque, completely dark, completely hazy? Not exactly always the most attractive, and we still love our emeralds because we know they're valuable, but that's just the way of the world with emeralds. But there are examples that are rare and few and far between that give us that special property, color, glow, clarity, all of that, and you got it with that one. All right, so we're going to give it another final few seconds here, and then we're on our way. Got a lot to show you here, so we're going to be running at a pretty quick clip here tonight so we can get in a lot of great jewelry. I do have a really fabulous diamond that's GI certified, and it's pink. And it's actually a purple pink, and it's actually graded as a fancy purple pink. So that's kind of wild. A real rare diamond is coming out to play, and with the GIA cert and everything. And then, Will, did you have a question, or are you picking up that opal from earlier? All right. So coming up, still have Fawn Diamond. So I've got to show this because yesterday we had a beautiful pear shape. It was gone very quickly. And it happened to be a 1 carat 01, I believe. It was a 101 or 102. I have a 101 tonight that's almost the identical color with a lot of pink, because that's why it was such a headliner last night, was that there was so much pink to it. I knew we had some of you miss out, so I wanted to bring another option, and I found one, and it's an even better price, and it's in a bridge. So let's just show this early since there is also only one. Oh, this is the one that's more purple really than anything. There is, just like I have a diamond that's graded as a purple pink, well, as we know, that really is a saturation story, right? So if you get a pink diamond and it's really saturated, you might end up seeing a lot of purple color to it. The thing is happening here that, you know, these are Fawn Diamonds. So they, as a rule, are actually defined as a stone that is a special collection. It's still all natural all the way through. It doesn't mean there's some, you know, funky treatment. It just means that it's a category in a collection we have exclusively here, mined from the Argyle mine, which has now been closed for a couple of years. And this is 112-1814. But why it's here so early is there is sadly only one, and that's going to be, again, I think I'm going to end up with even more people today missing out on a Fawn Diamond than I had last night, because this is one of those values that I just cannot get over. I am really having a tough time even fathoming why this is as low as it is right now. It is 112-1814. It's a 101. It's still a VS stone, but instead of being the light pink with a champagne tone underneath, it's actually got more of that deeper saturated pinky purple color. So still going to be that upper echelon variety of fawn, because it's not just giving a little touch or a little hint of pink. You've got a lot more saturation level to it than we would typically see. We're usually lucky if we get really any discernible pinks in the Fawn Diamonds, because usually they are more of that champagne tone, and that's the headline. That's what you see the most of. With this stone, it's much more saturated, and that's all natural. So it's not a matter of let's just give it a little more treatment, let's give it a little more heating. That's not how this works. This is all still natural out of the Argyle mine. All I need you to do is call, even if you semi-like it, because it also has 35 points in pink diamonds. And that's where you'll be able to see the real differential there, is the pink diamonds are a standard lighter pink. Then you look at the fawn, which has that pink, purple, brown combination, and you see, okay, now I get it. Now I see what's happening. Now I understand that that's actually that combination of more pink and purple and the champagne tones together. But you're getting the 35 points in pink to see that difference. You get another 76 points in the white diamonds as well. And the whole ring is going to be one crazy low price. It will go. It will go. I promise you that. It will. And it's going to be, sadly, because again, I have other fawns, but I don't have that shape, that color, that size. That's what makes it so unique. So here's what we're going to do. And yes, total, you're getting well over 2 carats in diamonds. That too. So all of that happening, and we only have one. And yes, this is a bridge where the middle row of the pink diamonds is going to go right underneath and through. You've got the double halo with the pink and then the white. Yes. Thank you. Our opal from earlier tonight is gone. Thank you, Tim. And remember, you can change the gold on that. And then the emerald is still here, but that's the only thing that's left from the show so far. And this one's going to be soon to go, because I hope you're dialed in early, because, oh my gosh, it's not going to last. And we have got just this one. And yay, I'm so excited about this price tag, because it's supposed to be $79.99. And, oh, it's not. It's so not. Wasn't the one last night? I know I did something crazy. I did $3,500 last night. I'm going to do better than that. On this one, let me try it on. Yes, you got to see it on before I even get to this crazy low price, because it is just that. This is one of the craziest, lowest prices I've had on a Fawn Diamond. I got to name this special collection right here. Out of the Argyle mine. Then we're going to have our purple pink coming up. That's a fancy purple pink very shortly. And this one's not going to be $79. Do you know it's not even $3,000? Done deal, right? Done. $29.99. Done. But I'm going to go lower than that. I told you I get the opportunity to put everything on sale right here, right now. So it is a night to really, truly, like, shop your heart out, okay? It's not even $2,500. That's one way to wear it. Let me flip it around, show it the other way. And then we're going to give you the value of a lifetime, because it's not even $25 or $24.99. Just say sold, because we already have 3 people. It looks like even one waiting on hold. So we've got 3 people already talking about it, thinking about it, because the value is amazing as it is, and I'm not stopping. We're not going to stop there. I can't resist a good old-fashioned discount. And the opportunity to do whatever I want on those discounts, ooh, it just gets me excited. So how about instead of $24 or $23.99, I give you one opportunity here early to make it $22.99, and that's it. That's all we're doing, $22.99. First caller, just one, sadly. That is it. It is so cool. So if you want a lot of diamond weight, check that box. You get 3 different colors in diamonds in one, and it is so, so, so special. So $22.99, let's give that 30 seconds if it lasts that long, and then we'll see what's next. We have a huge aqua, 7 1/4 carat aqua. Oh my, that's our largest right now, is our 7 1/4. So very excited about that one for you too. And anything you want to see, request, make those known to us. But I had a really similar Fawn Diamond last night for $3,500, and now this is $2,299 in a bridge. Oh, say no more. And that is going to be with the pink and the white together. So that's a beauty. And you are getting, again, that is well over 2 carats in diamonds all together there. So you've got a really, really special way to go. I would not wait if I were you. $2,299, everything going from the show. The only thing we have left is the one we just talked about, which actually may be verifying right now, which is the emerald. Now we've got this fabulous, really, really saturated, purpley, pinky, champagne-y fawn. I mean, it looks like when you look at that stone, it's the brilliant cut pair, but it looks like there's just depth beyond. It looks like it just internally just keeps going and keeps going, like the glitter factor never stops. Like you just get lost in that stone by staring at it and looking in that diamond. It's so fabulous. $2,299 though is a deal, because when do you see any 1 carat diamond? Our 1 carat white diamond, I have one in stock, one, and it's $5,000, and that's a discount. That's our white diamond. Obviously a lot more commonplace than a fancy fawn, and this is the fanciest of the fawns, no doubt about it. So it is just an incredibly, incredibly important piece, and I can't leave it here until it goes. So we just want to make sure that that's getting all the visuals it needs, then make that decision, grab it while it's here, and then we will move right along. It is something very, very special. It is very, very important, too, to get that kind of diamond weight. So I just can't say enough about it. But here we go. We have hot pink merengue, too. And, oh, my favorite star hoops are here. I love these star hoop earrings. They're even a really cool, great style. They're going to be really fun. Outside diamonds and then a really cool look from the sides. And stars are huge right now. And then shall we get to our GIA certified fancy diamond? Because there aren't many even GIA certs that say the word fancy on them. This one does. And that's because it's a purple pink. So love that too. And then our big aqua. And there's a diamond necklace, a diamond collar. We've got a beautiful collar design for you. This one's just really affordable. Do you guys want to see what it looks like from a distance here first? And then we can show you all the different angles. But let me just see if you have any interest in this one, because this is really stunning. What do you think of that? That's a pretty necklace, and you see how it looks like, it just almost looks a little bit like water, right? Flowing on that beautiful gold chain, and then it comes to that point at the center that are diamonds. And it is just extraordinary. So let's take it to the hand here and give you an opportunity to get a more designer collar, not just, you know, we've seen collars here that are like our tennis bracelet where it's diamonds all the way around. And then you have this style, which is going to be 112-2376. It's one only in white gold. And these are all different little sections. They're about ½ inch, maybe a little, yeah, about a ½ inch, I'd say, little sections so that it can make that beautiful curve. You see how when it curves, it's still seamless? I personally think that when jewelry in a necklace particularly is moving around the neckline and the link itself creates gaps, I don't like that. I think it looks really, it cheapens the look overall. I love when you get this fluidity, and yet when it does curve, like you see here, do you see that? I'm curving it at a tight little U there, and there's still no break in those links. So it's really seamless and smooth. Then you get 57 points in diamonds, which are going to be right at that point, that center point of the necklace, which of course kind of looks like a big princess cut at first. They are round brilliants put together in that square at an angle, and then a few extra diamonds that are going to lead into that necklace style. It goes all the way around, insert closure, figure eight safety catch as well. So you're going to just have one side insert into the other. I mean, it could not get any more basic. Like, it's really simple and easy. And then it locks with a figure eight, much like a bracelet would. And we have got only this one, and it is one major value because the whole piece, and yes, it's in 18 karat gold. We don't usually talk about 18 karat gold in even chains, let alone necklaces like this, where you have that all the way around gold, 17.5 inches, so meant to sit right at the base of the neckline, like a collar is designed to do. It doesn't mean you still can't layer longer pieces, longer chains, longer pendants. You can feel free to do that. Make it your own, but it's not $49.99. And you want to talk about a piece that's going to be instantly recognizable as your new statement piece when you go to those parties this winter season, right? This holiday season, you go in wearing that. Take the, maybe you're not going to go out and get the new wardrobe. Maybe you don't need the new outfit. Maybe you put on the same LBD and wear this instead. For me, it's an LPD, you know. I like a little pink dress, you know. I like a little pink dress. But, you know, I'll do an LBD if I'm really feeling conservative. But this is how you dress up anything. I mean, it could be, forget about parties and dressing up. You're wearing a white button down with some jeans, big belt. Cool, perfect. This peeking out the collar, it's not $49.39, $29.99. There's a versatility to this, and I think because it's not diamonds all the way around, like a true defined collar, that's what makes it more wearable. That's what makes it even daytime and nighttime casual and dressy. I think that is the perfect just little peekaboo of diamonds in, you know, and open that neckline up, just have that little bit of that diamonds and then all this solid mirror finish gold, which really does. It reflects as if it's beyond polished. It's not even $29.99. It is $1,999 only on that necklace for solid, almost 18 inches of solid 18 karat gold. So that's the way you shop gold jewelry. It's like we went back 4 decades in time on pricing. That's what this is like. You don't get 18 karat gold in a necklace like this with diamonds for $19.99 anywhere. And these are not hollowed out little sections, right? This is solid gold. This isn't a vermeil. This isn't a plating. This isn't a coating. This is all the way around. So that's $19.99. We have about 10 seconds left on that one. Again, 17.5 inches, meant to sit right at the base of the neckline. That's really how most collars are meant to sit. So it's a beautiful, beautiful style. So $19.99 for a full necklace. My goodness, have you even looked at chains, what they're going for? Basic little teeny tiny little thin chains are a lot of money right now, so it really makes no sense to have that necklace for $19.99. Don't forget about our fawn, which is $22.99, which is still sitting right here on our wheel. That one is the ultimate fawn diamond right there, and a beautiful design for $22.99 only. All right, so we'll carry on. We've got a lot to show you here, so again, say the word if you have any requests. We'll be happy to get those in. I want to give this an early peek here because obviously with already some very special diamonds here like this one, I don't have anything that's going to quite compare to the pinky purple because it's our only one that's graded as a fancy color. Now, also in the world of fancy, since this diamond is here, I don't have what is considered a fancy diamond, but I do have a very fancy stone, and this is why. This is Paraíba. And I know we haven't seen too many in yellow gold, so I just wanted to show it to you here and give it a little polish while I'm at it. 112-2019 is the number here. And that is another. And I know we saw a couple of beauties last night, and we have seen some of our very best that we've ever had in 7 years, all in the last month or so. In Paraíba, we are doing what the industry cannot and what the industry will not. And we are, and it's on purpose, I will say, when we are aware that the industry at large is not putting Paraíbas available up for sale, and I'm talking about the wholesalers of the world. Retailers kind of forget about it. You never really see them in retail anyways. They're just far too rare for that. But when you have the wholesalers of the world that are holding on to it, the dealers of the world that won't part with it, this is why we find that there is a void. This is why TVON was developed in the first place. We felt there was a major void in the jewelry world, especially on television, because there was a lot of really inexpensive jewelry that was cheaper. There was, you know, some expensive fine jewelry that was really, really, really pricey. So we thought, and TVON was developed by basically a group of gem collectors like myself who decided that we could do it better. It is a little more work and effort, and this is why not everybody does it, is because you have to do everything yourselves. It'd be a lot easier to just acquire jewelry from another vendor or another designer or another dealer and then bring it here. We don't do that. We make it here. It's not even, let's go back. We have the stones. The stones we don't have, we acquire. The designs are done in-house by our own in-house designers. The factory is here on site. Everything from the process of the very first sketch of a design all the way to the computer models, to the wax molds, to the casting process, every step of the way to the very, very final finishing touches like sizing it custom for you. Everything is done by us here for you. It's like you're the jeweler. It's like it's your factory. It's like you are the manufacturer, because those are how we bring the values so that you can get the finest and highest end in jewelry and not have to pay exorbitant prices. That's the beauty of it. So this is where, again, we're noticing and recognizing that the industry is not showing Paraíbas right now. So what are we doing? We're saying, let's make a point to bring even more of our own stones out. Let's make that a point and a purpose, and that's why we have this. So it is our 194, just shy of 2 carats. That's extraordinary. Then you get a carat 79 in diamonds as well, and that is one of our best. And how about a better price than that $34,999 that it's already been? I got to make it a lot more affordable than that if we're going to get this one at home, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Love that it's finished on the inside. Now, you can still, well, they want to leave it in yellow gold, which actually is kind of interesting because, wow, first of all, I'm just stunned by the clarity through the inside of the stone. There is not an inclusion to be seen from that inside through the undergallery. Wow, no wonder it's looking like this from the front. You know what I'll do? If anybody would like it, it's not exactly the most inexpensive ring, but you know, it might as well be considering what it's worth. And where I'm pricing it versus what it's actually worth, like $70,000 a carat, oh, that's easy math. That's $140,000 for the stone by itself. Plus you have almost 2 carats in VS diamonds and a lot of gold. That's also $14K. We're going to make it better than even $30,000 or $25,000 or $20,000 for you. But that's why you want to dial in. If you love the richness of that color and there's nothing else like it, here's what it looks like on the hand from a distance away. Check this out. That is one beautiful stone. If you've never experienced Paraiba, you owe it to yourself and your collection to have one. I'm not saying get a whole batch of them or a bushel. You don't probably, a lot of us are not going to get that opportunity in a lifetime, but this is where you just need one great stone that can't be topped. And I think you're looking at it right here. If you really do appreciate quality through and through, not just size, color, but also the clarity and the glow like this is giving you, in a beautiful mounting to boot. And it's not even $20,000 or even $15,000. Remember, we're up in that higher range. Our largest here is a 310. So this is, I believe, the second largest. We do have a 228. So this is the third largest we have at a carat 94. And it is just extraordinary quality, and it's not 15 and it's not 14. And I know we got those collectors where if you were going to collect a piece like this, might as well do it now at this really important time of year when you know it's going to be put to good use a lot here in the next few weeks, and enjoyed and loved and worn and explored and then shared with everybody else that you get to encounter over the next few weeks. And you know what? It's not even 14 or 13,000. It's only 12,999. So really wanted to bring that out for that reason, because that's one of the better values we've seen on Paraiba overall, to get almost 2 carats and nothing that's compromised in that stone. Nothing, not one bit, is compromised in that gem. Will, did you have a question or? Okay, so let me know on request, guys, if we have any of those. We'll help you out with those as soon as we can. I'm going to get to this tanzanite pendant here very quickly. Got to get to a tanzanite pendant because it is so limited, and just wanted to show that. And then, yes, we have the fancy purple pink diamond that is also here. I cannot wait to show you the purple pink diamond, but I've had that already. That fawn diamond is still awaiting a home for that one. So let's get to this pendant here that we have, and it's almost like, it reminds me a little bit of a shooting star, but it's going to start with a big trillion. And yeah, whoever said you can't get lots of saturation in neon and red flash in a smaller stone. And I say smaller because already today we've seen a 17 karat. This is not a small stone. And by any stretch of the imagination, this would usually, if you walk into a store, would probably be one of the larger options they have in tanzanite, albeit they would have a light lavender, light berry pastel color. We're going to show you 1120-799. Please, I am begging you, please, if you like it, call early. I was already trying with all my might, hoping that there was a way we might get a little more quantity on this, and it's just a no-go, because what can I do? We can't do anything to get more blue wing block Ds. This is our 2 carat 60. It is that trillion cradled by gold and diamonds that really reflect that. Not only do you get pave that really kind of swirls and wraps around it, but you get that end point done in that bezel set diamond, which is larger. We are also going to change the gold for you. So if you'd rather have yellow or rose gold, please be our guest. But this is going to be a diamond weight of 20 points in diamonds. Let me show it, because I'm holding it by the bail. So actually where I'm holding it on the left side of your screen is actually going to be on the very top point of the pendant. I do want to show it to you here from a distance so you get an idea. It's got a really good size bail. So yes, diamonds by the yard appropriate. If you want to use your diamonds by the yard as your favorite chain for your pendant, be my guest. You can do that. It's got enough size there to accommodate that. But then also here's your length, which is going to be just over an inch. And I mean just like 1 1/8 inches there. And you see how beautiful that is. So then it's got that curve wrapping around, open on one side, beautiful red flashes even from this distance away. But here's how we got to make this easy for you. And I'm going to try it on the neckline here as well, just to give you one other opportunity to see the size here, just at least against on a skin tone and then on a bright pink color, just to really give you an idea of how that beautiful bright color is still going to stand out and show up even against another bright color. This is what the neon's all about. But there it is again. It gets to skin tone for you so you can see what that's going to be about size-wise. But that is really special. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, great length. I love that it's a more of a statement piece. Usually when we've had tanzanite pendants, they've been on the smaller side. They're usually quite a bit smaller. This one's got a lot of nice, again, shape and design to it. We had the trillions. We know they're limited. Always, always. Let's take a look at it close up again. And more importantly, send it out, because it is first hour and it is a tanzanite pendant. I think it's the only one we have right now in stock. So if you need a little accessory to your favorite blue wing ring, here it is. Great option, great candidate for that. But it's also not going to be $39.99, which this is what I mean. When I'm taking prices down, there's the pendant, there's the price. That's $39.99. That's not my price that's going to get it out, running out of here very quickly today. So here's how we do better than that. Call me early. Again, nobody's on the phone lines yet, so right now you're golden. You just come on in and be a part of it. But instead of $39, and it's a $260, so that's major, and of course set with the gold, given the pave and the bezel set diamond. Nobody's on the lines at all. And I suppose it's going to take a lot further discounting here to get this one going, because you want the deals in the first hour and you are getting them. That's why pieces are going. It's not going to be $3,000. Is that for me to show? Could you just bring it around here since I'm kind of tethered here? Would that be, I mean, you went the long way and I appreciate that. You got extra steps in today, but thank you. That'll make it even easier to show right now because like I can one-hand it then. Here we go. Instead of $3,000, $2,000 or $1,000? Uh-huh. I need a caller. I'm going to make it $999 instead. So that should make it a lot easier to jump in and say, okay, I see low going low today. And who's this for, Will? Oh, we don't know yet. Andy, what were you doing over there? Helping somebody with a great piece of jewelry? I love it. All right, so we're verifying on this one right now, $999. Tim's verifying. We've got a request for another big tanzanite. It's coming up. It's going to be quite a bit larger in an oval. We've got a 6 carat 31 on the way. Looking forward to that. And who's that for, Will? Kenneth. All right, Kenneth. Oh, you know what? I know he's been looking for a tanzanite for some time. Am I right? I feel like we've been working with him for a while. So maybe, just maybe this is the one. I sure hope so. $9.99 on this pendant. Grab it if you love it. Let's keep moving. I've got a special request here, and we're going to stay in the tanzanite mode for just a moment, and that is, hello, same red flashes, different look because it's an oval. Huge size at 6 carats 31. 1112030 is the ad number on this classic. It's a very large oval. How about that for a beautiful setting? Amped up the diamonds a bit, turned it up. Turned up the volume on the brilliance and the sparkle, that's for sure. But a carat 12 total weight, very nice. Call me on the pendant, by the way. We're still verifying on that one, and we've got that 1 trillion. So I know we moved on quickly because obviously got to keep it rocking. We only have 2 hours and 15 minutes left in the show. So want to keep on moving so we can show you everything. But this is fabulous, and what does Kenneth think? Carat 12 in diamonds, double row, then take a look at the sides where you've got the pave wrapping around the edges here. So that's going to be basically 3 rows in diamonds there. Really good look. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, of course. You get to decide. This is one of the classics. And let me show the inside because that's finished as well. Yeah. Is that what your question was? You got it. That's the inside. So fully finished with an under gallery. So it's basically like a support system. It's kind of like scaffolding, but in gold, so that it just has a layer that's like a ring within the ring. So it sets on the hand so beautifully, comfortably, extra gold weight, of course. This is why I will tell you most designer pieces. I was, looking and handling some very high-end rings the other day, and I was amazed. These were rings that, by the way, they weren't like $2,000 or $3,000. They were like $200,000 and $300,000 rings. And just because we get a little spoiled around here and we love it, I mean, we get a little spoiled. Okay, maybe we get a lot spoiled here, and we love that about TVON. But let me tell you something. It's not something I ever want to take for granted, because I was trying on $200,000 and $300,000 rings the other day, and none of them had undergalleries. They were $200,000 rings, not a one. None of them had an undergallery, not one. So we get really spoiled with these beautiful high-end creations that are done truly from every angle, and every aspect is thought of, and every aspect is custom, so that it can be not just pretty visually, but it has to feel good on. Jewelry is tactile. Jewelry is something we wear. It's a part of us as we go about our days and our evenings, and so it should feel as good as it looks, right? If you're wearing clothing and it looks great, but it's uncomfortable, we've all been there, especially as women, right? We wear these high heels and we carry heavy handbags and we wear all kinds of things that aren't always the greatest feel, but that really can take away from the beauty of the piece itself, right? It's got to feel good and look good, and that's what this ring does, thanks to that fabulous undergallery, which is right here. And let me show it on, and then we're going to blow out the price tag, so if you want it, we've got some other 6 carats later. Not this design, though. This is going to have way more diamond weight than what we have featured later in the show. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and there you can see, wow, that's a pretty stone. And all the reds coming through visually here as well, which always impressive, because if you see it here on television and on camera, you're going to see even more of that in person. So instead of, well, I love this, it's not $79.99. That is, again, we're discounting everything. everything. So this is the time. Do your shopping here tonight. You're going to be very glad you did. Trust me when I tell you, because this one's going to be under $3,000. Suddenly that makes that 612 already the value of values. We're going to take it even lower. I'm not stopping at 3 because you guys, again, we're not only spoiled when it comes to the build and the way these pieces are created, but also the pricing, that's for sure. So let's make sure this goes even lower than $3,000 or $29.99. There's a reason that princess cut went so quickly. There's a reason every Blue Wing Block D I show you goes so quickly, and that has everything to do with the fact that the values are better than they've ever been, even when we started with them years and years ago. You're not spending $29 or $28 or $27 or $26.99. I'm so proud of this price tag, and thank you for the request. It is not even $2,599. We'll blow it out right now for $2,499 only on a 6 carat 13, and with that carat 12 in diamond weight to go along with it. Did we find Kenneth the perfect ring? I sure hope so, because I know, again, he's been scouting them for a while, looking for the perfect piece. Don't forget about that Paraíba that is here to consider. We still have the diamond necklace, and we also have that, let's see, the opal went, right? So, yeah, we're down to just the emerald, and then our tanzanite pendant. I hope somebody grabbed that trillion cut, and then later on, I will have oval. Actually, I'm going to have an oval and a cushion and another oval actually a little bit later in the 6 carat range. So if you want a little bit lesser diamond weight, a little more gold weight, and a little more modern style, we've got some options coming up for you in a little bit in this show. So don't go anywhere for those. Now, I have got to get to this diamond. It's a fancy purple pink, and I'm not saying the word fancy just to throw that in. We've got the certificate from the GIA. Will, is that helpful to Kenneth there? Is that a fabulous piece he loves? Okay, so I think we're verifying on that one. Let me show you this. Wow. If GIA, now, hopefully you trust and admire my any kind of knowledge I can, send your way in gems. But there is still a difference between just somebody describing a diamond and having that diamond sent to the Gemological Institute of America in Carlsbad, California, to get a certificate of origin and of color and of, hello, this is even a certificate of clarity grading because it's a bigger stone. So you don't grade the stones that are smaller in size, but because this is a 22 pointer, they've got it graded from every aspect. It's item number 112-1918. And I know we've had a lot of you, especially lately, looking for those last of the pink diamonds. This is not a pink diamond. It's actually certified as a fancy purplish pink. This is beyond just the, it's a purple pink natural color. We bring those all the time. This is actually graded by the GIA as that word fancy is on the cert. I'm going to show that to you now. So you're getting 22 points, and then we're going to walk you through the rest of the information, like the grading report, the cert number, the cut, which is obviously that cut cornered rectangular modern unmodified brilliant. It's a square cushion though, and you can see almost perfectly square, 2.9 by 3.5. If it's within 1 millimeter difference there, we do call it a square cushion, and this certainly is, right? So you've got that. You've got 22 points in the center stone. That's a very large pink diamond, but this is not just pink. It's a fancy purplish pink. The lead color being the dominant color, so purple being the majority of the color they're seeing there. It also is, and remember, they're sticklers. This is why these certs are worth something and everything else really isn't. When it comes to diamond certificates, is because GIA is the most conservative in their grading. They don't just toss around phrases. They don't just, assign clarity gradings or color gradings based on just a little bit of identification. They really go all out, and they're super conservative. And not everybody can say that. Not all the labs of the world are. So this is your purple pink fancy SI2, which in this size, it's not going to matter because you're not going to see any visual inclusions without the help of a loop. It's got good polish, good symmetry, and no fluorescence. It's an inscribed stone, so that means the cert number there is going to be inscribed on the interior of the stone, and that just links it up. It identifies it basically, and it's just got this beautiful way that it's going to link it up to the cert and all the information you have here, just in case, the literature ever gets displaced from the stone or vice versa. And then you've got your color grading scale here and your clarity grading scale, and the individual stone here and the front and the back. It is so fabulous. Let's take a look at it. It is also, of course, we've added a lot of diamonds because it's not just a loose stone you're purchasing. It is everything you see there, which is also going to be, you've got the 5 points in pink, and you've got the 69 points in white diamonds, and all of that. And here's what it's going to go. It's going to go because it's got a great value and a new price associated with it today, because the $12,999, which by the way, last time I had a purple pink on the air, it was $13,000, but it was a 13-point pear shape. Far different size than a 22, getting very, very close to a 1/4 carat in this size stone. That's remarkable. And we have nobody on the phone lines, and I know it was last night even I had, and I don't think that the requester ever got a chance to call in, but it was just last night that I had a couple of requests set aside for a caller who was specifically looking for some collectible pinks. Well, I would highly recommend this one because it's not just a pink any longer, it's that purple pink. And it is, again, most of the certs we see does not have the word fancy, so that's really important. It means it's beyond just the typical colors. It's graded as a fancy purple pink. That means it's extraordinarily rare. It's not just a stone that is described as a color. It's that really upper echelon material that is all natural, as all the stones we bring are. This has got so much diamond weight around it, presence there. You've got, of course, 74 points of additional diamonds. You're going to get real, real close there, of course, to that fabulous 1 carat total weight. But there's something easy to wear about it. And if you get frustrated by pinks because usually they don't show you a lot of pink, you know, you get frustrated because usually it's like that, I don't really see a lot of the pink. I know you're describing it as that, but I don't see it. This is where you need to get into the purple category. But the problem with that is that usually then, of course, propels the price to a level that not everybody can get into. And so I love that we're bringing you one like this that is going to be more affordable than that $12,999 as I mentioned. You've seen it there before, and I think we're probably all imagining that the best case scenario is maybe $2,000 or $3,000 off. Take the $12,999, maybe get it to $10,000. That's not it. We're not taking this just to $10,000. Yeah, that's a value. We're not taking this one to 9 or 8. I mean, I'm telling you, when we know this is going to go, when we know there are collectors out there, and we do every single night, this is what you wait for. This is what we don't typically see in the show. When was the last time I had anything graded as a fancy diamond? When was the last time I had anything graded as a purple diamond? Well, this is. And I don't have anything else like it. I know that, and that's what I'm here to do, is to make sure you're aware, because a lot of people do the wait and see game. They say, well, I'm sure there'll be another one tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe if not next week, maybe even next month or next year, which next year is only 6 weeks away, so that's okay, not to freak anyone out or anything, but that's, you know, that's when we get, okay, yeah, next year wouldn't be even that long a wait, but I don't have anything. And so I want to make sure you're aware of that, because it's not $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, or $59.99. How many stones are graded with the word fancy and purple? This is it. No visible inclusions whatsoever, and it's not $59.99 either. This is why a collector is going to snap it on up, because you know these pieces. It'd be the first piece that I would send off to get appraised right away, as fast as you possibly can, because you're going to be very impressed. You've already got the certificate, so what appraisals can do is obviously, you know, verify everything you already know, but also give you kind of a value, you know, an estimated retail replacement value, although where in retail you're going to find anything like that? Ooh, good luck. It's not even $59.99. First caller can have it right now for $4,999. By far the best we could ever fathom a piece like that going, and that's the beauty of it. I told you when I started this show, this Thursday night, which we have 2 hours left, is going to see some of the greatest values we've ever witnessed together on the air here at TVON or even beyond. So this is where you've got to be shopping your favorites. Get them while they're here. Let me know this is a first caller situation, obviously, and we know that. And we are ready to see who's got it. That is one for this world, one for this universe. 22 points. I mean, really, almost a 1/4 carat in a fancy purple pink, and it's dazzling. Such a pretty stone. And it's the brilliant cut too. So you're not just resting on color, you're getting a great, vivacious, beautiful, brilliant flash to it as well. As you see, watch it move. Watch it move. That stone is powerful for the color, but also for the spectacular brilliance it gives, as a diamond should. Almost square cushion, but you see it's got a little more length to it than it does width across the way. Beautiful piece. All right, $49.99. We've got about 30 seconds left with that one. And then we are going to see that 7.5 carat tennis bracelet coming up in a little bit. So that's very exciting. Love that. But we got to see who's got the purple pink. Yes, well, go ahead. Yes. Hi. Oh. She said it's pretty cute. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. It's not every day you get called cute, you know? That's kind of cute. Thank you. Priscilla from Kentucky? Yep. Thank you so much. That is really sweet of her to call and say that. Thank you so much. Yeah, something different, something new. All right, coming up, let's get to it, guys. We got a really special aqua. I know, are we done with the museum? No, we're never done with the museum. Not as long as I keep marking the museum pieces down, we are not done with the museum pieces. So something really cool is coming up in diamond. Oh, I've got diamonds, they're diamond studs, but this is not the diamond stud that I had last night that it cost almost $7,000. We're gonna get you a little more affordable diamond stud here, but something wearable, something that maybe you're worried about, oh, I don't know if I can wear a big old 2-carat stud every day. This almost gives you a mix between a square and a round. Do you see why? This cluster has a little bit of a corner to it, and it's giving a little bit more, like it looks almost like, when you see these from a distance away, they almost look like a big princess cut, which for the record, we have not done any single princess cut studs in all of our time. We've done some, where we put them together and put a cluster together, but never anything like this, where you're getting the bigger stones that have that little bit, you see that point that they give? So there's a little bit of a squared off style to them, and there's still round brilliance within it. So you get a lot of light effect, of course, that we love of our diamonds, but it's around a little bit. It's a centered post, so I think there's really two great ways to wear it, and they're leaning right now at a bit of a slant, but you'll see when I have them on. You can go straight squared off, like, straight square like you're normally seeing, or you can angle them so that the points are going straight up and down. So you can really create different looks in the ear, and it gives you this kind of clustered effect. It's going to be 1110-386, and there's total of 75 points in diamonds. So a lot of diamond weight here, and then we are really close to the top of the hour, so this will kind of wrap us and take us into the top of the hour, in which we're also going to see a big wheel coming up of one of a kinds that are must-goes, so that's going to be exciting. But this one is fabulous. And again, if you weren't with me last night, I had them all night long. It was a request. Otherwise, I never get to bring them out. They're the 2-carat studs, but they were still close to $7,000. And this gives you the look of without the price. Why is that? Because the overall diameter is going to be similar, but you don't have to pay $7,000. As a matter of fact, you're not even paying $1,000. And you are getting a really beautiful look. Now I want to, show them a couple of ways here like I like to do. First, I like to give you the actual measurement on them. Then we're going to show them on the ear as well, so you can see everything you need to know. I'm going to start with it more at a diagonal like this, which I think is really a kind of a fun way to set them in the ear. Take a look at this on the hand, then I'll measure them for you. So you can see that's where I just angled them. So if you go completely square, they're like this. So see there, you can do a squared off style, or angle them like this. So it kind of changes the look on the ear a bit, but you see what I mean? That's gonna give you the same diameter as what we had in a single round stud last night, but you're getting a much better price than even $1,000. So like I said, there were $7,000 last night for a similar look, but one stone in each ear. And you know what I also like to just point out is that as someone who's obsessed with sparkle like I am, I can never get enough sparkle. There you see they're about 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. Let me just also add that you're never going to get as much sparkle out of one stone as you will out of multiple stones together. Tony, they're not $7,000, and here's the beauty of it. They're not even $1,000, like I said. We're gonna go really, really low, so that if you wanna have a larger stud earring, this is the way to do it. I'm gonna put them on the ear as well, so you can see how they translate. If you were with me last night, you know I had this really, really big 2-carat style. They were 2 carats total weight. Look at those on. How pretty are those? And that's, again, kind of that tilted, slanted kind of look that you're seeing there, where they're at a bit of an angle, so you get that gorgeous look. So that's one way to wear it, or just wear them squared off. It's either way you want to do it, but there's also going to be a really, really big value here that takes them under $999, less than even $888. Let's take another look up close. You see that size though? It really looks like that individual 1-carat diamond that we had, 2 carats total weight, but you're spending a lot less, and they're not $888, they're not $777, because this is something that usually, especially this time of year, is a priority, is something that you might want to get for yourself or gift to someone you love. Pretty straightforward styling, right? Sometimes it can be difficult to shop fine jewelry for someone else because it can be specific taste-wise, right? It can be specific style-wise. A stud earring made up of white diamonds, where you can be proud to give VS quality, is something you can feel comfortable because they're universal. And yet the beauty of it is, like I was saying, you get more sparkle with a multiple or set of diamonds like this is, as opposed to just one. One diamond, no matter what its size, is going to have 58 facets in a round brilliant. Here, I'm not going to bore you with counting each of the round brilliants, but there are several in each earring, so you end up getting a lot more faceting. Whatever the count is, probably about a dozen diamonds, you're getting 58 facets times a dozen diamonds or 10 diamonds. So you're getting more like 600 facets that all play with a light at the same time. So it gives you a really beautiful look. It is the top of the hour. We are just here arriving to these beautiful diamond studs. They're not even to their lowest price because, like I said, this is a Thursday night where I get to put everything on sale for you. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the party. It's good to have you with us. We have 2 hours left tonight. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair, and this is going to be the way to shop your studs. Get the bigger look, get the bigger size, but do not pay the big bucks, because this is what we want, and we are a no-compromise network. We never say, just get the SI stones, or maybe just get that really yellowy material. You're still getting to choose. Speaking of colors, you get to choose your gold color. Obviously, the white gold is going to show off the most seamless way that these are set, so you probably want to consider the white gold as your top priority here if you just want to see nothing but a panel of diamonds. But they're not even $777. This is what we love to do. They are $699. That's under $1,000 a carat. For solid VS diamonds, you're getting 3/4 of a carat worth of those solid diamonds, and that is a deal. So take a look at them, $699, and then we're moving right along because we have a lot to do, including a new aqua, new emerald, tanzanite pendant here from earlier. Just check on that one. Make sure that you get that if you like. And you know what? We're taking requests. We've already had one of those. And thank you again for the request. Keep them coming too. We would love to help you out. We still have that purple diamond, fancy purple pink. Love that one. That big Paraíba's here and that diamond necklace. So lots of special pieces still hanging out here tonight. The diamond studs are must-haves. Again, I just wanted to have that as a follow-up because there were probably some people frustrated with the beauty of those diamonds last night, but you know, not everybody can spend $7,000 on a pair of earrings. I am sympathetic to that. So trying to plan the show accordingly and give you an option to get something under $700 that gives you a very similar look and still getting gorgeous quality diamonds in the VS range there. Love that. So let's move on. We've got a lot to do, including, speaking of diamonds, the largest diamond tennis bracelet in rounds we have is right here. I do want to flash it. I'm wearing it. You probably noticed it because it's hard not to notice. There are some bracelets that I might wear that you might not even see. They might not really catch your attention. This one is going to get noticed. This is not for those people that just want a little something. This is our 753 diamond bracelet. It's all huge diamonds all the way around. That's what a tennis bracelet entails. Never stopping. There's your closure. I don't even have the figure eights locked because I'll be showing it to you here shortly, but that is a winner. So 7.5 carats in diamonds, 7-inch length, white, yellow, rose gold. That's coming up a little bit later, so make sure you stay with us if you're a diamond lover. And then we're going to carry on. We've got an Alexandrite discount. Don't forget about that Fawn Diamond. I still have the Fawn Diamond, right? The $22.99, 1 carat 01, purple, pink, champagne. Sounds like a good combination, and it is. So next up, we're going to start the hour. This was a little kind of carryover from hour number 1. But here's what we'll do instead. I'm going to make this next piece a really, really big opportunity. We've got aquamarine coming up. Hasn't been much aquamarine lately. Sierra Santa Maria, we've had mostly the big ones. Let's show you what we have here in a gorgeous blue diamond-like cushion cut rectangular. Okay, stop everything you're doing. If you're idly sitting by and I'm in the background and you're kind of doing something else, distracted, listening, whatever, you might just want to stop everything and take a gander at this Sierra Santa Maria without being the massive size, because I've got a massive 7 carat and a quarter here later. But this one is new tonight, 112-2490. Not going to stop me from doing the discounting that we've been doing already, and that's going to carry on. But this is our 145 cushion. Beautiful sky blue intensity color, like perfect sky blue on a perfect day where it just couldn't be any more crisp or clean and the air is bright and you just see that piercing bright blue. Well, this is our 1 carat 45. Sierra Santa Maria is the tippy top best. It is the best quality. You can't find a better quality out there. This is as good as it gets in the world of aquamarine. So even if you're thinking upcoming March coming up, birthstone for the month of March, you're thinking about that, even though it's a few months away, and that might sound like eons away, but it'll be here before you know it, and aquas might not be. That's the beauty of what we're doing, is kind of bringing pieces out as an early option for you where you have some opportunities to get something special, but we just deck this out in diamonds. Notice it goes all the way around, but it's not the halo, not that basic halo that's just, oh yeah, I've seen that before. This is a little extra. So this one you're getting a little something unique here because it's almost like they split the shank and then they do this little knotted design, which I love. So that really cool See how it doesn't look as traditional? There's a lot of times when you see a split shank and it's kind of, well, it's open. And it looks maybe as a result a little bit kind of, it's okay. Let me show you what this looks like on, because it's all cinched together. So you get that split style, but then it's almost like that little tie or that little knot of additional diamonds, and all together, that's 86 points in diamond weight. So love seeing it. Love that we have it. Love that it's going to be affordable, like I'm going to bring it. That's a lot of diamond weight, you know that. And here's what it looks like up close in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. But again, there's another example where usually like pink diamonds, it's such a light pastel color normally that usually you'd say, well, I'm not usually seeing a lot of color at all. I'm usually just lucky if I see even a faint trace of blue with an aqua. In this one, that is not the case. It is so vivid and bright and not supposed to be a navy blue or a royal blue. We leave that to the sapphire kingdom. This is obviously that beautiful pastel, but it's so saturated, and you know, we got to make it a deal. $24.99, brand new price tag tonight. I love that, but it's certainly going to be requiring a little extra discounting tonight. Everything we do will. Take a look at that. There's that design from the side. See how it sits up as well? There's a nice basket that sits it up, elevates it a little bit off the hand. That is just one striking stone. And again, bigger aquas, I've got a 725, but let me tell you, that's going to be closer to $9,000. So instead, we're going to do something entirely different right now. You've got a chance to pick it up, white, yellow, or rose gold, and instead, I'm just going to put it on the auction block right now. Why not? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to move here at $24.99. What are we going to do? Start at $2,200? Great value, fair price. I'd like to get a little activity going on. A lot of auction activity. Auction action, as it's called. This is where you're not going to have to spend $2,000. I want bidders. And we want to open the door to Sierra Santa Maria. No auction house required. No invitation. It's not like you can just go to a high-end auction and just sit down. You got to be invited to these gem and jewelry auctions. And that's going to require being like, you know, one of those real big time collectors that spends millions of dollars annually on gems and jewelry. And you guys don't have to. You've got TVON in your corner. So you don't need to be out at those auction houses. Well, this is where we bring the auction to you. We make it a lot easier and a lot more affordable, and you don't have to spend $2,000. We're not even going $2,000 or $1,900 or $1,800 or even $1,500. If we're going to make the effort to get a lot of people in, and that's exactly the objective here, we're going to take it even lower than that. It's not 14, it's not 13, it's not 12. Remember, this is not priced like typical aqua, because it's not typical aqua. So you don't see pricing on Sierra Santa Marias like you would on other aquamarines out there. Because other aquamarines, when they're those ones that look like my white wall behind me and they have just kind of this grayish cast, or they're clear and colorless, those should be more affordable. But when you're getting into this upper range and this really gorgeous ultimate sky blue, they're $60,000 a carat at those aforementioned auction houses. There are published price tags out there. If you do a quick internet search, I'm sure you can find some of them. Now, not every auction publicizes the prices of the winning bids, but some do, and they're out there for $60,000 and $70,000 a carat. I would much rather see you get a carat and a half here, because it's going to cost you a lot less. Save your $60,000, $70,000 for other things and get your jewelry for a lot less. Pennies on the dollar, really, of what it should ever be. It's not $1,200. It's not $1,100. Let's go. Let's make it $1,000 to open. And that is remarkable also because we're here talking about the aqua, color, beauty, all that. It's also about 86 points in diamonds. There's a lot of diamond weight here too that needs to be considered. So all of that's happening, $1,000 to get it started. Take a look. We've only got a moment or two to get this one rocking. Let's help you out. Let's help you own it. And this is how we make it happen. So let me know if you are an aqua fan, and it's a $10 increment as well. So that's exciting also. And here we are. Beautiful, beautiful piece. So this is going to be it. Fabulous, fabulous idea. And here we are. So hi, Phyllis. Thank you so much. Gosh, wow. Really, I am discounting tonight. Phyllis just emailed me, and she's saying, you know what? I think you're really discounting tonight, because I'm seeing pieces I know for less money. That is kind of what I'm doing tonight. Yeah. I am. I'm discounting tonight. I got some free reign to do some discounts tonight on this Thursday. So forgive me. I am taking pieces a lot lower than they should go. Sorry. Yeah, I hope that is helpful, though, to everyone who is shopping, is that hopefully that's helpful. But we've got a really, really special opportunity to get that one. Okay, first caller, $9.99. Let's do that. Let's just give it 60 seconds and see if we can move it out the door. Maybe it's not the auction night, right? Probably don't have the crowd for auctions tonight. So let's go $9.99. Simply sell it. Also just, you know, looks good in triple digits, right? I liked it at 1,000, but even better at $9.99. So somebody should take it. That's how I look at it. Somebody's got to have it. There's Russian demontoid here. We got a quick wheel to show you before top of the hour gets a little bit too, well, we're getting close to the bottom of the hour at this point. So let's keep moving. We got a lot to do tonight. Again, requests are so welcome on this Thursday. I just got an angry email about, you know, just discounting too much. So if you want to shop tonight, you are getting the discounts. I promise you that. So I'm sorry if pieces are coming down for less than you've seen them before. I do want to just, you know, it's that kind of time of year when everybody seems to be doing sales and discounts and things like that. So I know that our everyday prices are discounts. So feel good, you know, about if you bought something a year ago or 10 years ago or 5 years ago or 1 year ago, I think you're good. But yeah, I'm discounting tonight a little extra here for you on a Thursday just to entice you to shop with me tonight so we can get the weekend started off right, if you ask me. So let me know on this one, $9.99. Somebody's got to get that. Somebody's got to own that. We don't see big aquas like that every day for a price tag like that. It's unbelievable. And huge diamonds all the way around. This is not just a little accent of diamonds. They're nice big individual stones. They've got that great gleaming color. Look at that blue glow. I always find that's really fascinating when you see a stone that's able to do that, where you see that actual blue color on our wheel there. That is really telling when you see that color come through. Okay, let's keep on moving. I have got a special wheel here, and this is some really unusual jewelry, like stones we don't see very often, a mix of pieces, all one of a kinds. We've got everything from the rarest of rare blue-green corner rupines to, take a look at this, some fabulous tourmaline in a hot pinky rubellite purple color. That's kind of a pink-purple blend there with that swirl of metal wrapping around it. And guess what we're going to do? One price on a wheel. And by the way, I say metal because it's platinum. Otherwise, I would say gold. We usually do gold. That's platinum around that tourmaline. Then we have some, oh, look, a blue wing block D. Nope. It's not a tanzanite. It's an iolite. So it's that really special deep color. I'm not a fan of most iolites. If you've ever seen them, you're probably nodding your head in agreement right now going, yep, they usually look all hazy and light in color and striated. They almost look like a tie-dye sometimes, which I like tie-dye, but you know, I don't want it in my stones. I'd rather have it in like a cool lounge set, you know, not a gemstone. Gemstones are not supposed to look like that. And here you're getting that solid, beautiful, really deep color, which it's got like a deeper purple color to it. It's not just a light blue. Then we also have this piece, which is a fabulous designer mounting with a kunzite. And then we also have one more for you. And that's going to be, and this, you see there's a theme so far, lots of blues and pinks. So we'll break it up here a little bit with the green. That is our bright, bright green. So platinum and rubellite here, really I'm going to call it pink tourmaline. It's not quite red enough to be rubellite. Then we've got our iolite. This is corner rupine in that beautiful green color. And then this is the kunzite, which I know it's going to sit actually straight up and down the hand. It's very elongating when it's on, so I know it's just leaning a little bit because of the interesting extended bypass style that it has, but you've got bezel set diamonds, you've got pave. They've intentionally left that one circular style open, so you can wear it as is, and that's kind of interesting. If some of you have been known to take this design and add little charms to it, if you have a little charm with a little lobster claw clasp, you can add a little charm and have a little dangling jewelry from your jewelry. Yes, go ahead. Sure. So I think if you mean side profile, show the side. So maybe you mean like this, like how high it's going to sit off the hand, and the basket work. So I always show you all the angles, but there's how it looks from the side. From what? Oh. Yeah, here it is. So this is it again, guys. If you want to see the aqua from the side profile yet again, I am trying with all my might to show it here from the side without, you know, getting too distracted with the wheel behind it. But look at how beautiful that sits up. So there's that basket work that extends it up off the hand a bit, as I was saying. And then you've got this side look. So there is a little bit of a split shank, as I pointed out, but then brought together before it then leads around that stone. Yes. Sure, iolite coming up on the hand first, you got it. So our wheel means everything is going to be discounted. So here's our iolite for you first. This one's going to be, oh, I love this one. It's a 224. It's 112, 1663 for you, Tim. There's the iolite. And again, if you are sick of looking at low quality iolites, well, we have the solution. It's the only one we have in stock though, is right here. And that's our 224 carat weight on the iolite with 34 points in diamonds, halo around it, beautiful rope texture on the split shank on the sides. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. That can be done for anything on this wheel. You do not have to leave except for the platinum. If it's in gold, you can change it. If it's in platinum, it's got to stay. We don't have it. There's no such thing as a yellow platinum. So rose platinum doesn't exist. So you've got to keep the platinum in the platinum. But as far as the 3 gold pieces there, left, right, and the back, those can all be changed in the gold color for you. No problem at all. But we've got one of each, so it's time for them to go, and we're saying our farewells. This is an exotic trio, but we're also saying goodbye. Goodbye to these pieces. It's a farewell party. It's a goodbye, good night kind of situation here on all 4 of them. They've got to go. Love the kunzite. I think that the exotics are not just really, not just describing the stones, but really the mountings as well. I think there's a lot of great designer detail and nice, cool touches that make these different from, you know, the everyday basics that we always see. And there's something lacy about the corner roofing style. There's something obviously really elongating with that kunzite option. You've got the more, you know, designer-esque with the iolite. That reminds me of one of my favorite designers that I love to shop for, but a lot of cabling work to it and that halo. So very, very, very designer. And then of course that beautiful platinum piece. Set it in angles well so it's a little bit more exotic. Let's take a look. And better yet, we need to price them really, really well so they can all go, because we don't want to leave jewelry here tonight. No lonely jewelry tonight. Let's make that the mission. So I've chosen to accept the mission, which is, let's find a happy home for every piece we bring you. Let's make it easy. They're not even going to be $9.99 when there's platinum up here. Platinum, a platinum tourmaline piece right here in the center, and you pick what you love. Is it kunzite? Is it platinum and tourmaline? Is it iolite? Or is it the corner roofing with decked out in diamond, side to side, lacy style? Yes. Iolite's already gone, but they're not even $9.99, Tim. We need 3 more callers on the line. So one of our 4 is gone. They're saying yes, but they get an even better value because that's what we do. And they're not going to be even $899. They are exotics all the way. And this is what I love to do, is just really, I mean, there's not a gold band out there, a 14 karat solid gold band that's priced this way in today's world. And we're doing $888 for any one of them you love. And the iolite already gone. Again, white, yellow, or rose on that one. The platinum piece is right here. So I'll move that to the side so you can see that corner roofing in the back really well. But there's our platinum tourmaline. That's a 182 pear-shaped tourmaline with 6 points in diamonds. I should say diamond. It's 1 bezel set. Then we've got our corner roofing. That stone itself is a 31 pointer with 38 points in diamonds. Yes. Let's go with the kunzite next. So cool, and you really have to see this on. 1120163 is the item number. We'll try to bring it up as fast as we can. See how it's extending down the hand. It's super elongated. The pear shape is a 295 pear-shaped stone in a really gorgeous saturated purple pink. And then you have 57 points in diamonds throughout. And then this is that bypass design, but that open circular design is kind of nice. That gives you a little extra, just a detail that you don't see every day. If you wanted to, like I said, it's meant to be left that way and just give you a little negative space. But if you want to, you can get creative with, you know, playing with it if you want to be your own jewelry designer and add a little special something to it if you want to. Easy to do. But $888 on that one, one only. You can also change the gold color with the kunzite. So last look at all 3 that are remaining here. Let me know on, let me just go ahead and try on the platinum here so you can see that as well. So that gives you more of, you see the difference between a pinky purple and a pinky purple, right? Different ways that they're combined, different ratios of the colors together. So you see the difference. Yes. Uh-huh. That's what I said. What, did it have something different up there? Oh, okay. So it's 1120163. Let's bring it up again and then we'll correct that. Yes. Yeah. Flash it again. You got it. Lisa, we're going to show that iolite again for you. It's already gone, but Lisa, here's the iolite up close and personal, and then I'll try it on the hand. So I do, yeah, I have 57 points in diamonds on that one too. So yeah, Tony, if we can change 163 to 57 points in diamonds, I'm not sure why that is. The carat weight of the kunzite's correct, but it's 57. And then here's the iolite. You got it. Kunzite gone, iolite gone. Thank you again, Lisa, on the iolite. We've got the kunzite. We'll find out who got that one. And we have 2 remaining, so let's not leave them here. And let's do this. Let's bring up the information on the platinum piece here real quick, 1122164. That's my 182 tourmaline. It's that pinky purple variety of tourmaline, and that's going to be that interesting diagonal setting. You've got that kind of slanted setting for the 182, and then you get the one individual 6-point diamond that is bezel set right up top or bottom, depending on how you wear it, and that is solid platinum. So that's $888. So is our corner rupee in the back, which is 112-0585. And we'll come in a little bit closer so you can see the details. And that's going to be 565. I'm not sure if I said 85 or 65 because I was across the room zooming in, but 565 is the ab number of the corner rupee. So that's going to be our 31 pointer. It's a super exotic. There's exotic stones and there's what I call the super exotics. And that is one of the super exotics where it's got that blue-green color as opposed to clear, colorless, or brown. It looks like Paraiba and a neon. It's a 31-point pair. It also has 38 points in diamonds. So it's a lot of diamond weight, but it's spread across this beautiful scrolling detail, kind of a lacy look to it. So that is either way, $888. The price still applies. We just wanted to give you a nice little update on where those where the specs fall on each one so that you can make the choice that's best for you. But we are on our way. We've got a lot more to show you. We have a museum ruby here. We've got a couple wheels to show you, including tanzanite, one of our bigger tanzanite discounts and some 6-caraters. And we have a gold quartz. And please get requests in because I've shown you most of the jewelry we have tonight because we are really opening it up to your requests. We are really asking sincerely for you to let us know what you would like to see here tonight. Okay, coming up, there is a really fun necklace too with 3 carats in diamonds. Wow. That is a lot of diamond weight in one necklace. Pretty. All right, so we've got some diamond necklaces for you. Men's ruby is here as well. Platinum or corner rupee still here. I'm going to show you a brand new gold quartz. Let's move on from those two. We love them, but again, they're here. Take a look at this. This is our gold quartz, so it's really probably the most unique pattern I have seen yet. And so we gave it a really unique mounting. It's 112-1989, and it is going to be our gold throughout quartz, meaning gemstone material with precious metal throughout. That is 24 karat gold embedded in the quartz. Those are yellow diamonds and white diamonds to go with it, and almost like a sunburst, sun ray design of detail around it. It is a 5.5 karat gold quartz. It's done in this white gold as is. It stays just like it is because here's why. Those are princess cut diamonds. The white ones are princess cuts. The yellows are round brilliants that are sitting at the intersection of all the princess cuts throughout. So it's a one only. Again, it's a 5.5 karat round. It's always rare to see a round, but they're usually topping out at 1 or 2 carats. So really exciting to see a 5.5 carat that's still giving us this round cut, which is so impressive. How about some diamond weights here? We got 33 points in the yellow, 71 points in the white diamonds. So that would mean you're getting over a carat of diamond weight around your gold quartz. And I cannot fathom this one sticking around very long when you see this price discount. $69.99 should be priced. We're going to take it a lot lower. It's one of our larger gold quartz. I want to try to get it away from the glare because this stone does, being cabochon cut, it picks up a little glare off the surface area. So I want to show you all the angles here so you can really get a good look. There's a lot of almost a marbleized look. It's not marble stone. It is actually a quartz gem, but it's got this really cool tonal effect to it that is just interesting. And the way these diamonds are set away from the stone, you get a little bit of a design detail in the open air space of the design, which is super intriguing, I think, because this is what we're seeing a lot of. Using negative space to create a designer look. So it's not always about the stones or the metal that creates the design, but usually getting really, really, really unique by allowing negative space that you see there up close to allow that design to really look different and unique. And our gold quartz don't stick around. There's a reason for that. They're popular, they're limited. They're always one-onlys, meaning there's never going to be a single stone that looks exactly like another. So you've got one of our most unique of all time here, and it's going to be under $3,000. We've already taken more than 50% off because $3,000, well, it's not even stopping there. It's not stopping at $29.99, making it super easy, super affordable right here, right now. It's only $2,499 to get that one best of the best gold quartz with all that intensity of color to it. There's also, let's point out, with the 5.5 carat, and more than half of the stone has that 24 karat pure gold, as you see. So that, I would say, arguably is going to be the most gold content we've seen in a gold quartz all time here. So that's very impressive as well. $24.99 Tanzanite blowout coming up shortly. We'll have that coming up at the top of the hour, so about 30 minutes from now. Every Tanzanite I've had so far is gone, so there's probably going to be a lot of people waiting for that 6 carat range and that blowout price we have. Tennis bracelet is also here. Cannot wait for the tennis bracelet. I know tennis bracelets and diamond studs are the most popular thing in jewelry stores worldwide. Yet here, we don't see them as popular because we rarely do things with all diamonds. And yet, it's also one of those really, really unique styles because what everyone else does are lab-grown diamonds right now. Everyone's doing lab-grown diamonds. They're man-made stones. And when you see natural diamonds, they're really, really, really poor quality. And so I'm excited to say that tonight, and we're probably going to be honest with you, here's the problem. I don't know for sure, so I don't want to get anyone in a panic mode. But we may be retiring our diamond pieces because we always have diamonds. But where the world is going right now, where most of the diamond industry and the jewelry industry at large are selling man-made lab-grown diamonds, we really, again, we know there's a lot of confusion in the world, and there's still a lot of us who are purists who really do not only appreciate it, but want to collect, because when all is said and done, at the end of the day, whether it's 10 years from now, 20 years from now, let me tell you something, the natural diamonds are going to be worth more than ever before. And so for those of us that want to still be in that natural category, we really are looking at the last call on a lot of these pieces, because what's happening is there's just very little out there in the world of natural diamonds available. What's out there is such a poor quality. They look really, quite frankly, disgusting. I mean, they're really just, this is why people are going to lab grown, so they can get stones that look better, but they end up paying more than they would for natural diamonds in a lot of cases. So we, again, filling that void of what nobody else does, which is make the really, really high quality diamonds really affordable. And no, that's not supposed to be happening, because there's more attention to really, really high quality diamonds now than ever before. When we bring out our largest diamond tennis bracelet, that must mean the holiday season is upon us. This is not a 3 carat, that's big. This is not a 4 carat or a 5 carat or a 6 carat. That was previously our largest, was 6 carats, 36, I want to say. This is over 7.5 carats in diamond weight. So if we're giving what could be last chance, last call on diamond pieces here, it's go time. Whether you're looking for the stud earrings, whether you're looking for the all white diamond rings, obviously we're always going to continue to accent our stones with white diamonds. We'll always do that. But this is really, again, when you see bracelets like this, we can't make them anymore. We just can't. We cannot make them anymore and still continue to offer you these under commercial grade pricing. And that's what we do. So you're not just getting acceptable natural diamonds that are semi-okay quality. We're talking about still VS diamonds, where each and every one of these diamonds could be the center stone in a ring and be a fortune. And yet they're going all the way around your wrist, 7 inches in length, your choice of gold. If you need a little longer length, we'll work with you to customize it and make that happen. Take a look at this. I want you to see this gorgeous, gorgeous bracelet. It is our largest in round brilliance here, and look at the way it's set with a wider border of gold around it. This is not just your tinny little look at it and it bends. Have you ever seen those bracelets? Most tennis bracelets have this wiry little basket where it looks like that if you just looked at it sideways, it might bend and break. We don't want that. And you can see here, this is really the polar opposite. Heavy gold weight for each and every one of those stones all the way through. You see how it's done? This is really important. Every single one of those diamonds is so spectacular and large that they deserve, and obviously this one doesn't sit on its own because of the basket, so I like to just give it a little bit of a wrap here for a couple reasons. Then you see more stones and you see the consistency of how they look as they are, you know, a bunch together here, so you can really see how they look and how they match. But it's also going to be 1113129. Notice we did not update the item number. This was created many, 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 many years ago. And yet, diamonds have only gone which way? Up or down? It's not a trick question. They've gone up. Gold has gone up as well. This is our 753 diamond bracelet. It's the largest one we have. And it's got an insert closure, 2 figure-8 safety catches as well to make sure that is not locked once, but locked twice. It's like a double padlock on your bracelet, so it ain't going anywhere. And those are all huge VS diamonds, and we'll get you everything you need to know about this, but I got to tell you, it's our lowest price ever. And that may not impress you, because you're going, yeah, I've seen lowest prices ever on everything tonight. It doesn't matter what she's putting up, it's the lowest price ever. So tell me more. What's the lowest price ever? $19,999. The reason, again, for this is that diamonds, as they get into larger sizes, get more rare, so they get really expensive. When you go, people say to me all the time, well, if it's a 50-pointer, let's use basic terms. If it's a 50-pointer and it's $1,000, people think that a 1 carat should be $2,000 because it's double the size. when the diamond world does not work that way. And when we say exponential, remember when we did math in school and it was that, to the exponential degree? Well, we talk about something that increases far more than just incrementally, but exponentially. So as you go double in size, you don't just double in price. In the case of diamonds, again, you've got multiple factors at work, but you're looking at diamonds that go and excel and propel outside of just double, triple the price, because rare is at work. 1 carat diamonds are not just doubly as rare as a ½ carat. They go exponentially rare. So you have where you get bigger diamond weights, that means each and every individual stone is larger, therefore they're far more pricey. That is all great. You know that, diamond people know that. Here's the beauty of this. Even at $99.99, great value. But what I'm trying to do is really simple. We're trying to move some jewelry, and what perfect timing, because this is our time when holiday rush, everyone's shopping for gift for everyone else. A lot of our jewelry is sitting here waiting for the perfect person, not necessarily for gifting. Maybe this is the piece you've always wanted, you've always asked for, you've always hoped for. You thought maybe one day there's going to be a way. This is that moment, because the big stones, and I'm not talking about, maybe again, if you just want the tiniest little basic bracelet that's, $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 elsewhere, great. But let me tell you something. If your desire is to own the biggest and best you can, but still spend less, this is the moment. If you want a small bracelet, this is not it. If you want diamonds that don't show up, this is not it. If you want the most basic, teeny tiniest, this is not it. This is the largest we ever do. So that is a big deal. And it doesn't come out because it's usually $20,000, and that's just not our normal price point. When we're discounting tonight, this means it's an opportunity, and we need a caller, just somebody who loves a bracelet, maybe wants to gift it, maybe that anniversary is coming up, maybe it's Christmas time, maybe it's a retirement, maybe it's just a big birthday. And this is the moment. Take a look. This is what I want to do. I want to show it on the wrist here as I was wearing it all day, but I want you to see this on the wrist, and then I want you to see the size, because again, this is not a dainty piece. I wear an average size wrist. I wear an average size bracelet, I would say. I don't wear an average size wrist. I wear an average size bracelet. I have an average size wrist, and I wear usually 6 3/4. This is a 7-inch style, so meant to just, not be skin tight, give you a little movement. If, like I said, if you need it expanded a little bit more, talk to us. We can always customize that. We've always got a few stones set aside to make it a little longer if you need to. This is 1/2 of your insert closure. That will slide and lock right into this side, which is your box portion of the closure. So see how that's covered in diamonds? So when it is locked, completely seamless. 2 figure-8 safeties. It's not $9,000. It's not $8,000. If we're going to try to make this a done deal today, it's going to take record-breaking price tags. And that's what I'm about to do. Every diamond in this bracelet is a VS stone. Look at that from a distance, showing you as much of it as I can here. That side, that back, that is not a little tinny piece of gold. You've got a lot of gold weight here as well, properly holding each and every one of these major stones. Give me a second. I'm just going to count these for you. I'm going to give you something else to look at, because I know you're going to ask the question, and I just want to make sure it's an accurate count of how many are here, because that's really important. It's about 4 per inch here, so it'll be approximately 30 stones, but I want you to get to the exact here. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32 stones. That's what you have. So let me show it back up close here so you can see this and that consistency of the quality. And what we're going to do right now is make sure that our 753 bracelet gets a home right here tonight. We'll have it out to you tomorrow. If you don't need a gold color change and a length change, it's done. It's going out to you tomorrow. Each and every diamond there is just shy. Did I say 32? Every single stone out there is just shy of a 1/4 carat. So when I was telling you those could be center stones in rings, that is the actual size. That is the average, really close. The average engagement ring across the U.S. is 25 points. These are 23.5 points each. They're pretty much individually, all throughout your wrist, they're the size of an engagement ring on average in the U.S. That's like having 32 different engagements or engagement rings. That is something not many people can achieve. Not from a marital standpoint and not from a what, budget standpoint, right? 32 marriages. That would be tough to do, right? This is not even though $8,000. Think about it. If each and every one of those rings just cost $1,000, you'd be in it for $32,000. Think about that for a second. That, to me, exemplifies the value. We're not doing $8,000. We're not doing $7,530. Why the weird number, you ask? That's $1,000 a carat. You would never get nearly quarter carat round brilliance set in gold for $1,000 a carat. That we know. This is going less than that. So it's the moment to get the jumbo diamonds in those massive settings. I love how I call them fortresses of gold. I think it's really the proper description. They are so well set, so heavy with that gold weight. It really is. Everyone is locked in here. And I don't have a caller on the lines yet. At $1,000 a carat, it's just a giveaway. We're doing better than that because we got to. I'm not leaving it here. Price them out. See, back in the day when I started in this business, you would have to, for me to say go shop, go comparison shop, you'd have to get in your car, drive to a city, go, because not everybody, we cater to a lot of different folks all over, different points of the country, right? Not everyone's in a big city. We're in a big city. It's not a problem, although it still take you 2 hours to get somewhere. You want to go 10 miles? I mean, right? I got to go 30 miles. It takes me 2.5 hours, I mean, so yeah, there's that, right? But point is, you need to get in your car and you can go to a store. Not anymore. It's as simple as get on your phone and do a search. See what a 7.5 carat diamond bracelet goes for. Maybe it's not going to be VS. Likely not. It's still going to be more money. Is it going to be set in solid gold? Is it going to have all these bells and whistles and the diamonds so beautifully set and heavy gold weight and 2 figure eights and all of that? Probably not. But you're going to spend more. So my big encouragement is don't spend more if you don't have to and get a higher quality. And it's not going to be $7,000. My goodness, this is what is always such a surprise to me, which is likely why we're going to discontinue all diamond pieces, because everybody is ready to go buy lab-grown stones right now, man-made stones where there's no limit is what you can make, and they are literally more money than what we're doing on the natural from the earth, mined from the earth stones that are going to, at the end of the day, be what's worthwhile and be valuable, and yet you're not spending $7,000. Let's do this. At this point, I'm already too low. If we go even $69.99, I'm too low. That's a fact, but there is nobody on the phone line saying sold yet, and that's unacceptable. I can't have this one stay here. So here's what I'm going to do instead. You don't have to pay $69.99, but at this point, I'm done. I've given it every discount and every price reduction I possibly can. So instead, you get to now, I've reduced the price. Now I'm going to say, let's put it on the auction block and get it a home somehow, some way. That's going to be the mission here. Somehow, some way. We are going to get this piece a home. Already under $1,000 a carat, this is the time to be bidding. You can get your favorite gold color. If white gold is not your desired gold color, no problem, we'll change it. If you want to get rose gold even, that's more atypical to find. You can get it, no problem. It's not going to be $69.99. Take a look at this. This has not happened here. If you've watched every show I've ever done, this has not happened. So welcome into the holiday season here where we are the season of giving. I call it the season of giving away because that's what we're doing. We've got jewelry giveaways here for you right now. It's not $69. I'm going to put it on the auction block. Let's do this. Not even $6,800 to open. I'm going to need some callers. We need to get this one home. It is a large bracelet. I know it may, for that reason, not be for everybody. But if you are like me and you go, nope, I'm not intimidated by big diamonds. I like the look of big diamonds. I know it's not oversized or ostentatious, but I know I'm getting quality. I want the value. And if you can bring me the value, I'm in. It's not $68 or $67 or $6,600. Do we dare go this low? How about $6,500 to open up the bidding? And we are now well under $1,000 a carat. Those are nearly quarter carat VS diamond round brilliance set in not a little gold, a lot of gold. Gold bracelets right now, you took out all those diamonds, you'd have a gold bracelet that's worth $4,000 on its own. There's, I'm not kidding, $3,000 or $4,000 worth of gold before you even start setting the first diamond. So why on earth would we be sitting here with a $6,500 open and nobody on the lines? Because I don't know. I can't figure it out, but we have a $10 increment. If you do want to come on in, if that bid has already been started and if that auction is going, then it's only $10 beyond that. But let's see what we've got, because this is the moment right now. And we've only got about 60 seconds now to get this started, and then I can move along. We had my studs. I showed studs probably, I don't know, 5 times last night. They were our 2-carat studs. They're still here. And yet now I think we've even topped that with a 7.5 carat, because I know it's more diamond weight. The 2-carat studs were this price. We're actually more last night. The 2-carat studs. Would you rather have 2 carats or 7.5 carats? Would you rather have an earring or a bracelet? Now, if you want the earrings, they're still here, so we can bring them out. But if you want a bracelet with a lot more diamond weight for less money and a lot more gold, a lot more gold, like 30 times the amount of gold, then this is the time. Now, we have 20 seconds left to get the open, and I think we're verifying. Do we have it? Yes? Okay, so we're verifying the open right now. We've got it, maybe. Let me see if that's official here, because it looks like we're going to have an actual auction, and we're going to have it started, and we're going to have it going, and we're going to probably give you a last call here very quickly, because we only have one bidder. But we have one bidder at $6,500. Thank you so much. Here it is on the wrist again. Again, I wear an average size bracelet. I usually wear a 6 3/4 or 7-inch bracelet, just depending on how much I stack. So usually my bracelet that's down here is usually shorter, and then they get a little, I'll do a 6 3/4, and then I'll do some 7 inches so they get, can stack up the hand. Think about this too for stacking, because as I'm wearing it all by itself solo to show off the size, obviously you don't have to do it that way. Because if you already have a favorite bracelet, or 2 or 3 or 10, you can wear this and incorporate it into your stack. You can wear them all together. You can do whatever you wish to do. But $6,500 is our bid. We have one bidder. It's only $10 increments. So guess what? I'm sorry. You know what? I just realized with what I just did. Does our bidder, are we thinking about white gold or yellow gold? Or rose gold? Because I just realized they want to keep this in the white gold even when it's $19,999 because of the price discounting. It would be, irresponsible to start making a new gold setting. If you're thinking about, would you be thinking about white gold? Because it looks like we want to keep it in white gold. It would just be something that's going to take a lot of extra time here to do it in a different gold color. So I just want to make you aware of that. If you do want yellow or rose, it's going to take some extra time. But we want to make it right. But they want to encourage white gold on this one, because obviously we're obviously also impressed with our diamond weight. A lot of times yellow diamonds, or rather diamonds with some body color set in yellow gold to mask that. Do you have Tim, anybody verifying on this one? Okay, so we know all the answers to that there. So these are near colorless diamonds and VS clarity. So the color is near colorless because not every one of the 32 is going to be exactly the same. So they're generally the high end of the near colorless range, which is G to H, okay? So they start at D, D, E, and F are colorless. G to H is near colorless, GHI is, but it's your G to H, the high upper echelon end of near colorless. I'm showing it to you here though. Tim, have them just take note. This is against a white paper background, and it's in white gold. So this bracelet, which is what you see is what you get, if there was any, I was just touching on this, so I'm so glad it's a question they're posing here. If this had brown or yellow to them, you'd see it because it's set in white gold. I was just saying that. This is actually done where if you saw, if you got the clean palette behind it, that is intended to show you exactly what you're getting. Those are white bright diamonds right there. So all beautiful VS stones as far as the clarity grading is going, that's important too, because that means no visible imperfections. And we have $6,500. So let me know if you have any other bids or bidders or anybody else, because it looks like we're going to have to give it a final call. But remember, this is I know that things are changing in the jewelry world quite rapidly. I never believed that I would be in a business where, eventually the world would be overtaken by lab-grown stones, synthetics. We're there right now. We're there. And in a very short amount of time, most of the diamond world and jewelry stores that are still quote-unquote fine jewelry stores are mostly just offering lab-grown diamonds right now. It is still pricey to get them. If you're thinking that a lab-grown diamond costs what a CZ does, no, they do not. Much to my chagrin, I've had friends of mine, family members of mine in recent months get engaged with lab-grown stones, and they ended up paying more for lab-grown stones than they would have through a great diamond wholesaler getting a really good quality natural diamond. So they're not inexpensive to get lab-grown stones. They're still quite pricey. It's just nothing is going to top our natural stones. And I just say that because I want you to be aware when you're doing comparison shopping. I don't want to make anybody confused that we've gotten into that genre, because we haven't and we won't. But I will tell you this, be aware when you're out shopping, when it says natural diamonds, a lot of times they are lab-grown. And they should be identified with a marking on the back and an engraving. So there always should be, hopefully, no confusion on that. But this is your chance to pick them up here in natural VS. You're getting an upper echelon. These are the only diamonds at this point that I think you, our TVON shoppers, will wear. I know that it's all I want to wear is a VS diamond at this point, because it's really hard once you've experienced the best to settle for anything else. And we're going to give it 2 minutes, and we've got it going out the door. Right now, we have one bidder at $6,500. We're looking for more. So it is just, again, $10 to potentially get you in and make you a potential winner here. You can get this, again, lengthened. It's going to cost a little more if you need it lengthened. Just talk to your operators about that. It'll take a little extra time. But if you need a 7-inch in white gold, i.e. what it is right now, we can have it out to you tomorrow. It can be shipped to you tomorrow. You'll have it at Thanksgiving, right? Because we usually have, it takes about 2 days to get things to you. So you would have it before your Thanksgiving holiday. Think about that. Sitting around the dinner table, you know, enjoying friends, family, food. That's on your wrist. You might be picking up that wine glass a little bit extra, right? Watching it glisten in the spotlights and in the glow at the dining room, right? At that candlelight, watching those diamonds sparkle. 7-inch white gold, $6,500. I tell you what, we're going to give it a final 2 minutes and then say goodbye to it. Take a look at it. Last call on this one, $6,500 and $10 increments to get you in. And you got 2 minutes to dial, because that's when we know the auction will close. When that 2-minute clock hits 0, we will close the auction to any new bidders and we'll have our winner. So it's a minute 45 away from potentially being your new favorite ultimate diamond piece that hopefully you're going to wear every single day. See, that's why most people are comfortable investing into, seriously, $100,000, $200,000 into diamond tennis bracelets, because they know at least they're going to wear it every day. It's a timeless icon. It's a style you're going to wear every day. It's never going to go out of style. It's never going to be something where you're going, that's tired. I'm over it. Even if you do, let's say, get another or gifted one, or you have a smaller version. I mean, right? This may not be your first foray into the diamond tennis bracelet world or diamond bracelet world or bangle world, and that's okay. Stack it up. Put this on with everything you already love to wear. That's the beauty of it. It's not like the bracelet world is a one and done. It's not that way anymore. It's such a look to have multiple bracelets on. I never leave the house wearing one bracelet. I'm on the air with you guys trying on bracelets, so I try to tone down my own jewelry here on the air. But in real life, away from my television world, I am always wearing usually 3 to 5 bracelets. I usually go odd numbers. I go 3 or 5. And this is where, again, and I've got multiple diamond bracelets and I love them and I just wear them all together and it's a look. And they don't have to be the same. It looks, to me, in my opinion, better when they're all a little different. Mix and match them. Have different styles, even different shapes, even different sizes, even different gold colors. Why not? But we have 20 seconds remaining and that's it. Last call. Andy, are you on this one? Nope. All right. So final call, 65 once, twice, 3 times. That one's going to be a done deal and gone. And I'm so glad, so thrilled that we had that opportunity and that value for you, and enjoy it. So we've got 6 seconds here to make it totally official, but that is going to be a done deal at only $6,500. So congratulations. You'll never find a better one. You'll never, and for anybody who's just thinking, okay, I'm going to go this weekend, or next weekend's that big shopping weekend, so I'll go to my favorite jewelry store. Well, the problem is you can't come back here now and go, hey, do you still have that 753 for 6,500? No, I do not. Tim, I was just waiting on you there, giving you a second here. I know that you had a call there at the very last second. I doubt it's an auction bid, but we'll see, just to make sure. Tim, let me know. Just holler at me if you have a bid there at 6,510. Because we can keep it going or not. But that is a really, really special piece. You got it? Yes. All right, sold. Congratulations. That is gone. Enjoy it, and thank you so much. All right, so next up, Hugh Jock was here. We are just about to enter our last hour of the evening, and that one is out of here. So enjoy it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got a beautiful emerald, and I had so much fun with emeralds last night, but it was later in the show, and wanted to bring you something here. And then that Tanzanite wheel. Okay. I was not prepared for this emerald. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I'm still a little stuck on what just happened on that auction, so forgive me. I need a moment. Look at that emerald. I had a couple rounds yesterday. Wait a minute. See, something's going on here. I had a size similar. This looks triple this size. I was fully expecting to look down at this bag and see 3 carats. Okay, this is the beautiful deceit that emeralds are, because they are deceiving in a good way. Deceiving is usually a negative connotation word, right? But this is actually a good thing. They're deceiving in that they look larger than they weigh. This is a 133. No way. I mean, I know I'm up here preaching it every day. Expect to get a larger size than what it weighs. You never see this. You never see this. That is such a jumbo look there. Oh, I love it. It's item number 2474. I am stuck on this 133 thing. Wait till you see it on. Then you'll be able to just, be the judge yourself. Oh my, look at that stone. Diamond weight, 67 points. It's a bridge. It's kind of a more casual way to do a bridge. This is going to be a fun one. Do you mind if I just throw up a really crazy price on it? Like a really low price? I don't think anyone's going to mind. You generally like when I do that. But just know this. There is a $5,999 should be TVON price tag. Not retail, not wholesale, not Lolo's Fantasyland of jewelry shopping. This is $59.99 at TVON. We're going there. We're going to go there. Sounds like a fantastical place, doesn't it? A little mythical, a little fun, like little pink glittery fairies running everywhere. Maybe a few chihuahuas running around, and sports on every single TV, and then one home shopping network, TVON. That's good. That's all we need. That's all we need. I just created my utopia right there. Anything else we need to add? Give me a few Italian sports cars, and then I'm happy. There I am. Okay, perfect. Now we're good. $59.99. I'm going to take it lower. Now, I know this is a lot to ask, but if you're intrigued by this impossible emerald, that color, that glow, intrigued? Know in your heart of hearts that should be $59.99, and you are probably wincing on my behalf going, is she really going to discount that ring? That ring, that emerald, which could be the most perfect we've seen. I mean, I just called it the impossible emerald. Not a protein alternative, not that kind of impossible, because I know what you're thinking, Tony. Tony's like, last time I went and saw impossible something on the menu, it was a meat alternative. No, that's California for you. You can't, nothing exists, right? That's not possible. This is our beautiful emerald that is truly like that perfect level. Let me try it on so you can see what I see. This is a huge size. It is a size that looks far, well, the ring size is not, it's a 5. So as much as I was trying to put that on my ring finger, it's not gonna happen. So there it is on the hand, still as glowy and bright and clean. And can you believe this? I got nobody on the lines. Even with 2 hours in to this discounting day, nobody has got the faith that I'm gonna take this down to a ridiculous low price. Enough to have faith to call in right now. That's okay. But let me tell you, it's going to get dicey here. Because when you look at a beautiful emerald like this, that's a one only, and you're kind of rolling the dice by waiting. Because you may not even expect me to go this low. So, because remember what I always tell you, you don't have to buy it. Just because you call in doesn't make you, we don't obligate you to buy anything. It's a carat 33 that looks much larger. You can still get any gold color you want. And I am really ready to do something very, this is when Santa's watching. I should probably try to get on the nice list this year, but I'm going to be very naughty right here. But see, I feel like it's a counterbalance thing. Naughty is what the customers consider nice. The naughtier I am with my pricing, the nicer they think I am. So that counteracts, right? One balances the other. One supersedes the other. It's all from perspective. So Santa, keep that in mind. It's all perspective. It's just about perspective. Do you want this one? You can. Yes, you can. No, you can. Jess said, can they change it to white gold? Yes. We recommend emeralds from Museo Colombian mine like this one in yellow, but white gold's fine. You can do it. White gold's fine. Rose gold is fine. So one collar's on the lines. Okay, let's just do this. You know how, you guys already know, right? I don't need to get into the whole type 3 thing. They're cloudy, they're included, they're always hazy, and you got to look through all these inclusions. Not with this stone. That stone, as good as emerald gets, and it's natural. We don't do all these funky treatments and all that. These are natural stones out of the Muzo mine. You can tell because the color, right? The Chivor has that lighter color typically, and then the beauty of it is sometimes the Chivors give you lighter color but more clarity. How ironic. This is a Muzo stone that gives you the bright, gorgeous greens, but perfect clarity. I mean, I hesitate to use that word because obviously there's something microscopic in inclusions. It is from the earth. All stones on a microscopic level are going to have something in inclusions, but this is as good as it gets. It's also, I cannot say it enough, it looks like a 3-carat. It looks like a 3-carat stone. It really, truly does. It's not going to be $59.99. Have the faith. Have the faith. Take a look. Let's discount it. Yay, I can't wait. I'm going to just really, really make this easy. First caller, let's send it out. We've got 90 seconds till the top of the hour. This one can go. This one will go, and that's because it's not 5, it's not 4, it's not even 3. I'll keep going. It's not even $29.99. This is a masterpiece of Mother Nature, and it's a round, which is such a specialty cut to get in emerald, and I'm going to make it $1,999. That's it. $19.99, one caller. Let's do it. It's got to go, and that'll take us to our top of the hour in 60 seconds. Let's roll that clock and get a last call, and then we're in last hour. So what do you want to see tonight? What shall we bring out? What shall we show you? What shall we bring? How about some big old diamond earrings? These are so beautiful. Ooh, I should have been wearing these all night. They're fun. We got some big diamond earrings, like a stiletto style for you. What else can we? Hey, requests, we're taking them. No, $19.99? Oh, my goodness. What's happening, Andy? Nothing. You're excited. Are you going to Vegas for the F1 race? It's this weekend. You wanted to go. Don't tell me. Come on. It's going to be sunny and beautiful. They were a little worried that it might look like rain, but no, it's going to be sunny. Sunny and beautiful. Perfect racing weather. You got to go. It's like once in a lifetime. It's a lot easier to get to than Monaco. Come on. Just get out there. It'll take you 6, 7 hours. Just go out. Okay, $19.99. This is here. Then no longer available. I'm buying it. Can I do that? Is that all right? I mean, I know technically I should wait 1 more hour till I can start buying, but that is just, it's a good emerald. Anybody want it? No? Okay, it's mine. All right, not for sale. Yay, that's mine. I buy that. That's a really good price on that emerald, isn't it? $133, that kind of color and liveliness. Anybody thinking about it? No? Oh, yeah? Good. All right, so let's move on to our top of the hour. And I do want to know that if you have any requests, I want to bring those out as quickly as we can. We have a Tanzanite deal, as I promised, for our top of the hour. I mean, when you can't give jewelry away, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It must be that time, right? Well, this is what's happening right now. Let me try my hand at some Tanzanite giveaways. Some Blue Wing Block D blowouts, if you will. Some 6-carat stones, if you will. That's what's happening right now. I'm going to set up a little trio. There are 2 ovals. And then there's 1 cushion, and 1 is actually could pass for a unisex style as well. So that's very exciting. Thank you. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to set all 3 up. We have an hour left to shop tonight. So if you have any questions or requests, I really, really want to hear them. Look at that. Wow. Sleek, large ring, leads up. This is the one that I think could be a men's piece as well. And then we're going to zoom on back because we need to show you 2 others that you have to choose from that will all be the same price. And it's going to be another oval here. Wow, this has the yellow diamonds. Take a look. So we have one that's more kind of, I don't want to say masculine, but it's got a lot of heavy weight to the gold here in that you've got all these mirror finished sides, and then you've got the diamonds lining right at the edge there as it leads up to that center stone. So that's one oval. Then you've got the other oval where it's got the yellow diamonds beside it. That's going to be a couple of emerald cuts there, 52 points, only 2 stones, so they're over a 1/4 carat each. And then we have the cushion right there, front and center. Every one of them is the same crazy low price, So all you have to do is dial early, one of a kind. And then we're also going to do it as far as gold colors. It stays as is on the two-tone because that's the yellow diamond. So we usually like our yellow diamonds in the yellow gold. And then we have the white gold only on this large wide ring here. That's going to stay in the white gold because that's a very complex mounting. And the way that's set, we'd rather leave it in the white gold there, but it is finished on the inside. It does have those diamonds, kind of like a stripe of diamonds right there in pave leading up to the stone. And then we have the cushion is the one in the middle where you can change the gold color. So that's the good news there. You've got as is on the two-tone on the left, as is in the white gold on the right. The cushion in the middle is going to be any gold color you want, and all three are the same price. And if I do this right, you could end up getting all three if you wanted to for less than the price of one from where they used to be. So now is the time, and boy, I am really impressed that we have got an oval with that much red flash and then those really, really large yellow diamonds on each side, given that they're 26 points each. That's impressive just already. And you're going, how can it be impressive? There's no price up there. I'm just talking about the ring. The ring is impressive. The saturation level of the yellows, the beautiful blue wing you have. There is something about the combination of yellow diamonds and yellow gold with tanzanite, but you get the best of all worlds. It's yellow and white to go with it, so that's really lovely as well. And the whole set, the whole trio, is going to be marked down to the point where we're going to take our lowest prices. And yes, go ahead. Oh, thanks, Star. That was awfully kind of her. Did she shop with us as well, or she just called? Oh, really? What'd she shop for? Very nice. Hi, Star. And where's she calling from? That's right. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Star, so much. Appreciate you shopping. Thank you for your kind words, and happy holidays. I feel like we're ready to start saying happy holidays. We are a week away from Thanksgiving. So yes, it is happy holiday time indeed, one and all. But this is, okay, quick discount here. We'll make it snappy, $79.99. I'm looking at these prices right here, OG prices. $79.99 or more across the board. We're going to take them a lot lower than that. Which one do you love? And I love the simplicity of what we have here in the center. Cushion cut, and I'm going to walk you through carat weights because they're all a little different, but it's your triple stack of diamonds on the sides. I always call it the staircase design because they actually are graduated in length. That is, I'm going to start with the only one that's under 6 carats is here. That's the $595. Yes. Okay. Wait. Oh, the emerald ring. Okay. For a minute, I'm already in tanzanite mode. I'm like, no emerald cut. But we have the, hold on real quick here. I think this one's gone, but we'll, yeah, let me just flash this for her. And the reason I didn't try it on the ring finger, Angela, before is because I'm going to make it fit. Never mind. I didn't try it on the ring finger earlier, and I apologize because it was just a size a little small for me. I'm going to go ahead, and this is already, I think it's gone, but I'm just trying it on by request here. I wanted to, you know what, I went ahead and just forced it on my ring finger here. I showed it here earlier, so I know that looked a little odd because it's not really a pinky ring per se, but there it is on the ring finger for you. So I'm just showing this again because we had a request to see that, that mounting style, but look at how pretty that is. Isn't that great? I could look at that all day. I don't know about you guys, but an emerald that flashes like that, I could just, I'm lost in the stone. You're just not, we're not used to seeing the powerful clarity that that gives. So anyway, there's a last look. That one's, I think, spoken for. But now we're into our tanzanites here. Cushion, I'm going to walk you through the carat weights because there is one of the three is just under 6 carats. The other two are over. So I wanted to let you know right now that the $595 is the one on the left. So this is the $595, but that's going to give you the really big yellows. 26 points in each yellow diamond bezel set, but also prong set. So it's a dual setting. The next size up is actually in the middle. So we're going from left to right. We're going in ascending size. That's going to be the 624. That's the cushion cut. 39 points in diamonds. And then our largest is actually right on over here. That is the 6 carat 43. That's the oval. Great color and lots of gold. Men's ring, ladies' ring, could be either. That's our 643 with 25 points in diamonds. So now for the price reduction, and we can obviously recap that and go over those again for you. But again, basically going left to right, they're getting larger as you go left to right across the wheel to our largest on the right side, which is almost 6.5 carats. And the price tag is not going to be $79, $69, $59, $49, or $39. Because we are striving to bring you prices per carat we've never done before. As we get deeper and deeper into the collection, meaning towards the end and the finale of the collection, and yet they're not even going to be $2,999 a piece. How about this? Even better, even more important, Even bigger discount for you. Treat yourself to a Blue Wing Block D. Don't buy one that's somewhere else for more money that's less quality. I just see, obviously it's a popular stone. It's everywhere. Tanzanite is everywhere. And I love that about it. There's a lot. It makes my job easier because actually it's one of those, like, my hardest job is to sell things that nobody ever sees anywhere else, because how does one know what's a value when it's not available anywhere else? Well, hopefully that tells you how rare it is, but still there's no actual comparison pricing that can be easily done. With Tanzanite, it's out there in every store. Every time you turn on the TV, it's all over the place, and you guys see the quality difference. It's really basic. It's not like you need to be a full gemologist with a degree to understand, because it's as simple as the colors of the stone. The color is the paramount important feature of a Tanzanite. The color is what makes the difference. The color in this case is where you're getting that, oh, really, I would say almost overly. Overly sounds negative, but there's no such thing, right? It's that overly saturated compared to all the rest, so that you're not getting light lilacs, which are still pretty. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to hate on those. They look really pretty. But when it comes to quality, what you ultimately want to get is that better, deeper, saturated color. Ideally, you know you're into a separate range and another level when you start to see reds in the stone, which all three of these have. And that's really the hallmark of Blue Wing Block D, is getting those really pronounced purples, those really intense blues. The blue really overtakes the purple, and then you get those really amazing reds that all come through. Take a look. All three are going to be the same price. And I don't think $29.99 is the happy price, because we're still awaiting your calls, and we're going to do even better than that as a result. So you're not paying $29 or $28 or $27 or $26. I begged and pleaded, because I know that these were supposed to be $3,500, but I looked at the per carat and I said, that's not where I've been going lately. So I kid you not, I had to change the price. I had to change the price on the blowout wheel. The blowout wheel was supposed to be $3,500, and you can see we've surpassed that for savings already. But it's not even $26.99. A piece, your choice of. They're not $26, they're not $25.99 either. This is your ultimate value. Never expect any one of these three to go any lower than this. This is our rock bottom. That's why we're presenting them to you. So here's the deal. They're not even $24.99, and you're either choosing, remember, a $5.95, a 6 carat 24, or a 643 in really the most gold weight. This one gives you the premium yellow diamonds. This one gives you a lot of gold weight. This is just classic here. And you know what? They're not even $24.99. Let's blow them out right now. $2,399, and one onlys before they're gone. And when they're spoken for, they're out of here. So it's our very last call on those fabulous, fabulous Blue Wing Block Ds. Couldn't be more proud of those being here. I love the red flashes coming out of every single one. And there's something about the yellow diamonds side by side with that oval blue wing. Even that one has got an undergallery that's finished, which is really unusual in a three-stone style. Don't see that very often. This one is really upgraded. So you've got the undergallery in the three-stone style. We've got the triple stack of diamonds on the sides here around your fabulous cushion. And then there's that big oval that's happening there on the right. That's going to be the largest, almost 6.5 carats. We'll give it 60 seconds on this wheel, and then we are on our way to something entirely different. That'll be our last Tanzanite of the evening, barring any requests that we might have for our last few minutes. Okay, we're ready. We are ready. Last call, last chance. Any of those Tanzanites, not coming back again. We're not bringing, at this point in time, we're not bringing Blue Wings back out. No encore presentations. You know how we had those museum reserves? I'm kidding you not, guys. Remember the museum reserve stones that have been coming out for sale here on the air? Well, those were the ones that, as the name implies, were reserved for museums. Well, now you've been buying them. So we'd love to have a couple spare Tanzanites, because guess what? Any Blue Wing Block D is still better than what museums can bring. Right? So it's still the best out there. So they'll, you know, museums will lend out some of these stones. So now you're kind of looking at the new museum reserve stones, because these are the ones that now just by default have to be the museum reserve stones, right? Anything that sticks around after we give it the lowest possible price, that's going to be the stone that, you know, makes its way out. Probably just a loose stone. We don't usually see the finished pieces in jewelry as often unless they're owned by, you know, somebody notable. But the loose stones will be on displays at museums, because the Blue Wing Block D is still that high-end category that the museums have not been able to get, and that's why we put some aside for that purpose early on. All right, let's keep moving. We got a lot to show you tonight. It is last 45 minutes or so of the show, though, and I do have a really cute star hoop earring. We had Star call in a few minutes ago. I don't know if she's seen these by any chance, but it just happens to be that I have an actual star hoop earring today. And it's only been on once before, so I think for a lot of us, it may be first time seeing them on the air. We have white and yellow gold available. Let me know if you have any questions on these three here, because again, do not expect them to come back once we've brought out the lowest blowout price. Kind of really doesn't make a lot of sense to start spending more and more airtime on them, and especially when the museums are clamoring for it. They would love to have at least one piece to put on display. And I'm talking about the international museums with gem exhibits around the world. They would love to have some of this material in. Yes. You got it. Yellow diamonds coming up right now. Here it is. My personal favorite. Again, don't forget about that under gallery there as well. That's behind the tanzanite itself. Here it is in the item number is 1113313. Take a look. 3 3s in the item number and the rest ones. That's going to be a special one there. And it's our 595. That means a 5-carat 95 oval center and then 52 points. Only 2 diamonds there, though, creating that 52 points diamond weight. So that means each one 26 points in size. Over a 1/4 carat. They're also baguettes, or rather emerald cuts, and they're all bezel and prong set. So a dual setting, making sure that your yellow diamonds are securely set, as is the center tanzanite there, and it is $23.99. And that's a huge upgrade. I know we like to talk about free diamonds and free gold all the time, but it's such a big upgrade to get yellow diamonds, especially bigger yellow diamonds, around your tanzanite. So that'll be it. Let's get to our star earrings coming up. Let me know if you have any questions on any of those three. And then we're on our way to these great hoops. These are so much fun because they are really, it's kind of a fun, whimsical way to do a hoop earring if you feel like you're like me and you've got a collection of hoops. And you can never have too many because you know the style always looks great. But this is really up to date now. And this is a big moment for the also cool way to do a celestial style, because sometimes there can be more serious pieces of jewelry, and sometimes there are more fun pieces of jewelry, and sometimes the quality doesn't always match, right? Sometimes we have to go serious jewelry to get serious quality. Other times we can add a little whimsy and still bring you the quality we love, like we're doing here. And that is something that really, if I was to say that one of the hallmarks of my personal style, just individually, is just that. I like whimsical, I like different, but I also want it to be quality. So that speaks for, you know, handbags and jewelry and clothing as well. I like a little something different, but I don't want it to be like juvenile. Yes? Which one? Yeah, 643 on the hand, you got it. So we're getting a little late response to some of these tanzanites here. And I want to remind you, Tim, this is the 643 that is only in white gold. It's item number 1110155. I'll try it on here for you. That's the 643 oval. Very intense color, one only. It's a stripe of diamonds that really aligns with the side of the stone there. And that's going to be 25 points in diamonds, white gold only. And that could be men's or ladies. I will show you the height of it because that is of a concern sometimes for, I know, some of the gentlemen. So just let's take a look at that. And that's going to be how it sits up, a little bit off the hand. And then you've got, remember, a fully finished under gallery. That is our only one like it, though, and we can't change the gold on that one. So nice wider band of mirror finishing on that all the way around. Well, did you get a tanzanite or something else? Okay. So here we are, $23.99. Just keeping track of those one-of-a-kinds because I have a feeling before the night is over, those tanzanites will all be spoken for. And this one is verifying right here, right now, $23.99. Let me know, Tim, if you have any other questions or want to see it up close again. But that is, and I would say if we're splitting hairs between color, I would say that was the most saturated of the three. You probably noticed that. The 2 ovals were the most saturated of, right? They were really equal in saturation level on the ovals. Now, for 112, 1762, the star hoops. Just diamonds on the outside. They are going to be probably, this is great because they're going to look super cool from the front, but they also look really cool from the side profile because you realize when you wear a hoop, obviously people that you're face to face with, they see the front of the hoop primarily, but when we are just out and about and living our lives in a hoop earring, a lot of times people are seeing us from the side profile of our hoop and not always the front first off. So it's really nice that you have this consideration for that star design, which is going to be mostly illustrated when you see them actually from the profile, which I'll show you. But we have white and yellow, as you see. We can do rose gold. I just don't have the sample sitting here in the studio, but we do have the classics here in the white and the yellow for you. And there's 30 points in diamonds that are VS diamonds set right through the front. These are bead set diamonds through the front of the star, and they're also a size that's really a classic style for us, meaning this is a size that usually, whether it's a drop or a hoop, is usually popular, but this is what I love. From the front, they don't look that much different from a classic round. Obviously, there's those points, but still straight on, it just looks like a classic hoop. And then from the side profile, there you see plenty of drop here. I'm going to show you the length that they're going to give you here. They're going to have just about 7/8 of an inch, so a little more than 3/4. That's usually a very popular size or length for earring. And then you have this style from the front looking like this. Here's what you've got, all that mirror finished gold on the side. We still take great care in the way these are created and made from the side, so they have that gleam. You're not going to see this part as much. That's going through the piercing as well. And it's just a simple, if you're going, how do you get those on? This is actually a hinge. At the very base of the hoop, there's a hinge at the center base. So it just opens up and clicks closed. So it's a snap closure bar. So you just have literally click them open, or rather, I'm sorry, it's not the center. It's the very, very edge. So let me actually rephrase that. I'm going to show you here. So this is where I had only presented these ones. Let me show you real close again here, because it's actually not the base, it's the top. And basically that last little section there is going to open up. So it's not the whole hoop, it's just this top part. So you slip that post in, and then all you do, it's almost like a lever back. You just click it closed and you'll hear it lock. So you know when it's set and secure. But I just may try on a yellow gold here just to go with the stack that I've got going on today. I love the idea too, if you do have multiple piercings, they'd be kind of fun to stack. And so you could actually do multiple colors of gold or stack them together and play and really have some fun. I mean, after all, this is not that super serious hoop earring, right? It's quality, serious quality, yes, but it's not like this. It's got a little touch of whimsy to it. So it's a little something different. This is what it looks like from a distance away. So you can see, again, from face on, like from straight on right there, you just really see diamonds. It doesn't look that different from a traditional hoop design. And then from the side profile, that's when you appreciate that star-like design that you have there. So it's really, it's unique. It's cool. It's got the cool factor for sure. There you see the diamonds meet up. There's actually that post is lowered a bit, then the diamonds go higher so that it's camouflaging your piercing itself, so you're not seeing the piercing itself. Notice that, because you guys know if that little detail isn't there, you'll see that piercing on my ear here. You're not seeing that. So they're really fun, but they're also under $1,000. So maybe for gifting. Maybe for the hoop lover, the collector, I bet you she doesn't have a fine jewelry, diamond star hoop design, fabulous look, a little bit. I love how they look stacked again with other things. Build them up. This is again the yellow gold. I can pop a yellow or a white gold on as well, just so you can see that difference. But let's go back up close, take a look at the two side by side, and we'll make them better than $9.99 as promised. We're going to take them a lot lower. So I just love this for gifting too. I think this could be a prime time of the year to be shopping a fun pair of hoops. Again, if you wear one style of hoop, you probably would love to have a lot of different styles, because they're always going to be looking great on, super flattering as a style. We love the VS diamonds, but I think that, you know, being that it's not that big, oversized inside out, this could be your go-to every day, right? The everyday wearable. You know, some people shy away from the really big carat weights or the really big inside out design because they're worried they're too much for every day. And that just really depends on your lifestyle. You know, you decide obviously, but this can be your almost like size-wise, kind of casual, kind of easy, kind of straightforward and simple here. And you see what they look like. That's just the white gold. So the only difference there is that's the white gold. So just meant to give you a little size perspective on them, but they are actually, we've already got them going out. Doesn't look like we need to take them much lower than $9.99, but I will. Take another look at them close up. Let's make it even easier than $888 or $799. This is fabulous. Let's make them $777. And you can make a wish on a lucky star here, because that is, to me, a lucky number. So I say, let's do it. 777. Last call on the star hoop earrings right there, and a beautiful way to get a little fun and a little different element into your hoop wardrobe. Or maybe this is where you begin. Maybe this is where you start with your hoops. You know, not that oversized. Some of our hoops, and we love them, they go 2 carats. I've even had of late, I had the 336 diamond weight here in hoops, but they're quite large. And they're going to be that, you know, bigger, oversized, you know, real super blingy style. This still gives you those fine quality VS diamonds we love, but really wearable and a little touch of fun when they're unexpected. Still looks like a classic hoop from the front, and then you get that little extra surprise element from the side. So 7, 7, 7. Can't beat that price. All right, let's get to it. We'll give those a final 30 seconds, then we're moving along. Nice to have an earring tonight. Now, it's holiday time, so speaking of earrings, I have some really dramatic drop style earrings, and I mean extremely dramatic. And it's holiday season, so this might be when we start to think about, for this time of year, something really decadent in diamonds for our ears. Well, I've got some choices for you coming up, and we are going from hoops, then we have drops, then we have a lot of different varieties here for you. I have got 2 different earrings. I'm looking here. These are going to be a little difficult to set up, but I think you're going to like the price. So I'm going to try my best here to make sense of this wheel here, but these are a little complex. But we're going to show you my first style. Whoa. Really important diamond weight here. So I'm just going to borrow these. Star hoops are here if you want them. Let's go to a little bit more decadent. Here's one style of diamond earring that I have in a drop. That's gorgeous. Here's another style. I don't think you've seen any of these on the air before. Oh my goodness. And you're going to get 2 earrings. I just want to make that clear. But because these are going to be a lot larger than our typical earring, I'm going to try to just at first put one up, and then I can show them to you from all the angles. This one's probably not going to sit on its own, but you're getting some really gorgeous styles. Now, all different diamond earrings here are going to be the same price. So this is one option, and let me just go ahead and go through these one at a time, so you can see all the details. This will start with 111 7429. I'm going to blow these out, so if you are a diamond earring lover, let me first show you your options. Style number 1 is 248 in diamonds, all round brilliance put together. You get a pear-shaped look to it all the way through, but they're all round brilliance. This is the style that we're going to talk about next. It's more of a floral, and the difference being it has baguettes and rounds together in a drop. And then we also have the more spike design, which I'll show you here. So 3 gorgeous diamond earrings, but because you're going to know a favorite when you see it, let me show you what we have here. This is the spike design that we have, which has actually yellow and white gold together, but all white diamonds. And these are all going to be the same price. So I'm about to do a diamond earring blowout. They're also all one of a kinds. So that's why I would encourage you to dial quickly. And then we're going to talk about some diamond weights here just for reference. This is the more floral design here. So that's how it compares. So this is quite a bit shorter. This is the longest one. Those are the ones, probably no surprise, those are my personal favorites because they have a, you know, that edginess of that spike design, that beautiful, what looks like a big pear shape and a big pear shape, but they're actually baguettes and rounds together, but it's diamonds top to bottom. So hang on for that one. 18 karat two-tone. So if you like this one pair of spike designs, they're going to give you, actually, they're going to be just under 2 carats in diamonds. So that's one option. We'll get to those in a minute. They're all the same price. If you like this floral design here, this floral design is coming up. Let me show you against the hand so you can really see what that's about. That starts with a hoop and then gives you the drop, which is definitely a floral with baguettes and rounds. That total diamond weight will be 153. So this is going to be our smaller diamond weight, but still huge. And that's in white gold only. And then let's go to our wheel, which is the close-up on, I think, probably the most classic, which is going to be item number 111 7429. Now, all 3 are going to be the same price. This is the large diamond weight here. This is the largest. So I'm starting there. If you like the other styles, hang out. We're going to do each one individually because they're just too good to put all together, right? But if you would like, call me very, very quickly because this pair is going to fly on out of here. Any one of these are the same price, and we're starting with 248 in diamonds and 1.25 inches. Now, I want to show you what one looks like from a distance, and then call me. This is where, obviously, you're not wearing them just for holidays, but they're there in time for the holidays, meaning also Thanksgiving. Because let me remind you, there's no gold color changes here. What you see is what you get, and we have one pair. So if you want them, they're out to you tomorrow. They don't need any sizing. We can ship them out. Tomorrow's Friday. They'll be out tomorrow to you. You'll have them probably Monday or Tuesday, depending on where you live. So you will be wearing them for your Thanksgiving celebration than every other fancy holiday that you have. Every other special occasion, every other time you want to look and feel like $1,000,000, this is the earring you put on. They're 1 and I would say 3/8. Actually, they're a little more than 1 1/4. So you can see there, 1 3/8. I'm going to try one on. I just want you to know what this is all about, because this value, I know they used to be $59.99, which is probably going to mean a lot of you are sitting back saying, I love those. However, not my day to get them. It actually is going to be your day to get them. They're nowhere near $6,000. This is pair number 1. This is the largest diamond weight. And one more thing, Tony, they're all 14 karat white gold only. Here's what I'm going to do. This is what they, oh my goodness, now we're getting a look at them. So there's that drop, still not oversized. These are not that dramatic chandelier earring that's going, you know how the chandelier earrings can be like 2 inches wide and they're getting tangled and caught up in your hairstyle, and then, they're swinging and moving and flipping and turning. I speak on that because I'm wearing some tonight that do that. Not always practical. These are always staying forward. They're beautifully made. They're completely gorgeous. They look like 4 huge pear shapes and then a 5th really ginormous pear shape. That's what they look like. But it's all around brilliance, and we have nobody on the phone lines. It's because you have no way of expecting the unexpected price tag, which is going to be better than 4 or 3 or 2. 2,000. They're not 2,000. Cue the phone lines. And then we're going to go through those other 2 styles that we have. But that is a luxury earring. All VS diamonds, white gold only, and they are not $2,000. No, they are not. We need a caller right away, 1 pair only. Then we'll go through the other styles for you. This is unheard of value. They're not even $19.99. Did I tell you or did I tell you? This Thursday night is all about me discounting to whatever I want to do. And this is how I see this. It's time to go even lower than $19.99 and allow them to disappear and get them out to you tomorrow. They are going out tomorrow. You will have them. You will be wearing them. Ready, holiday ready. This is it. Let's take another look at them close up. And let's do even better than $19.99. We need a caller. I know you didn't tune in tonight expecting to see large diamond earrings, because we never have these. Never have anything like this. It's not even going to be $19.99. $18.99. I'll tell you, this is the value. And of course, those other styles, we're going to do the same discount, but this is the largest diamond weight. If you like this pear shape drop style, they're $1,888 for the pair, and there is only 1 pair. So goodbye to those. We'll see who's got them. Then my next pair is going to be that more floral style, which I'm going to show you next. I will try one on. I'll have them at the ready for you. And then, oh yeah, wait to see this. It's 112-1332 next, Tony, that I'm going to have next for you. And they're going to be breaking down baguettes and rounds together. So I'm going to have all those carat weights for you. Who's got them? Who's got them? There's only 1 pair. Tim, you want them? Thank you so much. I'm going to show you a close-up of our next pair, which is that floral style. And then if you want to wait on the lines for the floral or the spike style, come on in. This is the close-up of the floral style because they don't sit on their own. So I'm going to hold them up. But just be aware there's a hoop at the top with that diamond in the front. And then this floral design is going to give you a combination of baguettes and rounds. Here's the breakdown. It's also 18 karat gold. So we've upgraded the gold here to 18K. You've got a carat 11 in the rounds and 42 points in the baguettes. And we have 1 pair. And no, they're not going to last. And I already gave away the surprise. They're the same exact price tag, the same exact discount, even though it's an upgrade on the gold and an upgrade to have that many baguettes. But they're $18.88 if you'd like them. $18.88 only. And they're only white gold and solid 18K. Let me show you the length here before I try them on. Here's the length of the earring, top to bottom, very similar to the last pair, I would say. And here's the exact. Yeah, they're exactly the same. 1 3/8 top to bottom. And then I have one on for you, and I can do it all at the same time. So take a look. This is what they look like on. There they are. And let me come forward a little bit so you can see them in focus. There they are on the ear. So you get that great floral. That is a very large floral centerpiece, if you will. Aren't those gorgeous? So hoop to start with the diamonds, then that almost like a little leaf design at the top before it leads into the floral design, which is the baguettes and the rounds, which is a total of a carat 53 total weight here, but bigger individual diamonds, not just small round brilliants here, but bigger individual stones, white gold only, and they're again upgraded to 18K. Does anybody want the floral style? Starts with a hoop, gives you the drop, 1 3/8 in length, $18.88 is your price tag. And then last, we're going to show you the finale, which is the spike design. That's the really elongated style. That is that spike design. That is my personal favorite. So let's go back to the wheel. I'll show these up close one more time, and then we'll see who's got the floral. Are you waiting, Will, for the spike design? Yay, we have somebody who wants the dramatic long earrings here. Let me go to those next while we're still verifying the florals. Here's the look on the hand. You've got the florals maybe verifying. Okay, so here's the next design, which I want to get you all the info on. It's item number 112-1306. Let's get you the length here because they're the most dramatic. They're also the only two-tone option. Two-tone, they're still 18K. Will, I'm so glad they're on the phone lines here. Call me if you love them, guys, because this is going to be a fight. There's a 2 1/4, I'll call it. No, 2 3/8. This is so beautiful. A carat 39 in round brilliance here, and a 59-point baguette, just under 2 carats here, so even more than the last one. Now I have to borrow one here really quickly, and I'm going to show you one up close. Let's just do this, because I know you want the up close, right? You got to see how each section is created. Look at, and first of all, those are yellow diamonds. Look at that. Those baguettes at the top are yellow, so it's actually yellow and white. And if you'd like them, here's the deal. I'm going to try one on real quick. I know these are probably not going to sit by themselves either, so I do want to get one on the ear for you so you can see what those look like. You're only seeing half of it right now, but let me just at least try one on so you get a look at the dramatic length. But I love that they get a little more tapered towards the base, and they're two-tone only. Remember, it's 18 karat two-tone gold. Oh my gosh, what did I take out? I took out the wrong earring. Took out my own earring, not the one I'm supposed to take out. So this is what happens when you're doing 3 things at once and talking. I'm gonna get one on. I promise they're gonna go, and you know they're the same price, right? They're $18.88. I'm doing that on every, and this is our last of the styles. So this is my last of the earrings here for you. It's the last style we have of these diamond, I'm gonna call it like it's our diamond drama discount is what this is, because they're all dramatic drop earrings. They're all really, really, really well done. I'm gonna take out this other earring so you can really see this really well. Here's what they look like from a distance on. I mean, how stunning are those? And they start with the baguettes and the rounds, and then it goes to another section of baguettes and rounds here. That's yellow, white, yellow, white. Oh my goodness, sign me up. I so wanna wear those to Thanksgiving. I really do. I really do. That would be my Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve, birthday, every time I go out. I mean, really, truly, this earring is hot, 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 hot. And it's $18.88, and you're getting, look at the total, just under 2 carats in the diamonds. Huh? Are you getting them? Oh wait, they're gone? Never mind, those are gone. So our floral style is the only one left. I'm so sorry, didn't realize those were gone so quickly. So those are gone. I'm just admiring them on my own ear, and now I never get to wear them again. Boo-hoo. So let me move those aside, and we'll bring out the floral design one more time, because it's our last of this style remaining. I will show them here up close. This was item number 112-1332. So 1332, and that would be our last remaining $18.88, all white diamonds, 18 karat. These were 18 karat as well. So that would be a fabulous way to go. We have just about 25 minutes left in the show. Diamond earrings are almost sold out. Let me show these on the hand one more time, then I'll pop one on the ear again for you as well, so you can see it there. So you get, because we gotta sweep the diamond earrings, because the first ones are gone, right? I think the first style, yes, the first style's gone. Now we have our last style here, and this is, I know it's harder to see when it's up against the white background because they're all white diamonds, so here's a better look at that style with the hoop in the front, that click-in, locking closure, so it's hinged at the base here. It's gonna, basically the backing folds down, and then it clicks right into place for you. Congratulations on those drama earrings, I love those. Anybody who's picked up any of these earrings, congrats. Enjoy them, thank you so much. Let's get to our big aqua, because I do have a very impressive discount on a super large aqua. I think this is, yep, it's the only style we have left here now. is the big diamond design you see here. So that's our last style remaining. And then we still have the star hoops if you want those. Let me get to our big aqua because this one's going to find a home, and look at the size of it. Wow. And we still had, you'll have to check and see, we had a cushion cut earlier that was a carat 35 or so. So that may still be here. You want to check with your operators on that one. But if you want a bigger aqua, it's 1120863. And let me know where we stand if we have any more of those diamond hoops, if you need, or rather the star hoops are here, but also those were $777 for the star hoop design. And then of course our flower design in the baguettes and rounds is still here if you would like them. And trust me, they are fabulous. There's no going wrong on any of those diamond earring deals that we just had. And thank you so much. Who was shopping with us? Thank you so much. And now we're showing you an aqua. Did you need to see anything again, Jess? Any one of those styles? Okay, let me show you what we have here, which is going to be our 725. So this goes extra jumbo size. By the way, those last earrings, those spike designs, had a really oversized butterfly backing to make sure that they stay perfectly facing out to the world when you wear them. Fabulous. Okay, so here we are looking at our largest in the house in our aqua. It's going to be also a 725, but also a carat 11, and this is a take on the signature style that we love so much. So great look here, signature style, but obviously we usually see the signature style with a basic oval. This is anything but basic. No doubt about it. Anything but basic. And especially when you see it on the hand, you're going to really see what we're talking about. And it is a wild one. It's a moment for aquamarine lovers, because maybe that other one we had, and that was really beautiful, but very simple and very straightforward and a little smaller in that it was only about a 1 carat or so. This is obviously giving us a much bigger size. And here's what I'll do for you. Big value, up and coming. Huge moment. Let's get you on the phone lines and ready to go, because it is not going to be anything like the original price, because that's why it's here. I mean, it's a huge stone, so you know it's got a bigger price tag. That's always the case. I mean, a huge stone in aqua, by the way, would be usually a 3. A 3 carat, if you're still in that Sierra Santa Maria range, it's a 3 carat that's considered really large. As you just march up in sizes higher than that, they get like museum level very, very quickly. That is not what we're doing here. This is not going to be that $13,999, and that's why it's here. It's been presented twice. It's been just a shade under $14,000. That's why it's still here. It's not exactly that, you know, everybody can just sink their teeth right into it. Price tag. Look at how it looks from the inside, though. All finished throughout that inside, what we call the under gallery, making sure that is going to be as comfortable, because it is a bigger ring. It's a weightier style. We want to make sure it's still comfortable for you. This is, oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous. From a distance away, there's your pear shape pointing upwards. Let me show it the other way as well. But to get a carat plus in diamonds, to get a gorgeous Sierra Santa Maria Aqua, to get that fabulous true all the way through, true blue, yes, true color all the way through, and pure, it's amazing. But it's also going to be better than even $99.99. Huge value. Let's bring it down to what we can, you know, take all the liberties in the world to just make sure it goes. That's what we've been doing all night long. We have 20 minutes left. We'd love to hear if you have any requests or anything you'd like to see recapped before we go off the air here in a couple of minutes. But it's also going to be better than even half of that price. So $5,000? I just realized something. If we go 30, I can't do it. I can't do it. If I just was thinking, should we just go 75% off? Okay, let's do it. $35.99. $35.99. Basically 75% off our own TVON price to get that aqua to you. $35.99. Major value. $35.99 and one only. That's the problem, but that's also the cool part about it. When you're collecting it, you know nobody else has anything quite like it. And that's the way it looks pointing away from the hand. Here it is up close again. Let me know if you'd like to see our Big Gents Ruby. We have a 229, so it's a pretty serious stone. We have an incredible Alexandrite. We have a really special Mahenge. We have a gorgeous, okay, you got to see the Russian Amantoid. There's a Russian Amantoid. It's a 70-pointer. We got to see that. Star hoops are here if you need those. So consider last call for the star hoop earrings if you'd like to have those in your collection. Really fun style. One of our tanzanites, I think we have 2 tanzanites still left from that wheel. We had some diamond clusters here earlier that were really, oh, I got to show this. This is the one I meant to recap. And it's really too low. I got to be honest with you. I mean, I've had, you know, a lot of you recognizing how low this price tag is on this Fawn Diamond pear shape that I had earlier in the first hour tonight. It's not a basic stone here. This is I've only had one ever that was a Fawn Diamond that had this level of saturation. And I'll never forget it. And I'm a little stunned that we even have another stone here out of our collection that was not intended to be released. But there were a lot of you that, I know this is a function of last night. I had a pear shape, Fawn Diamond, and unfortunately, it was gone before everybody could get in on the deal. So I specifically brought this out tonight because I wanted to try and fill that void, make sure that we had something just in case, you know, you happen to be with us and you were one that missed out on that deal last night, wanted to have something similar, but it's even a little bit more wild here to see that very deeply. You see what I mean? It's got a little bit richer tone to it. It's not just that light pastel color. It's got a lot of those really beautiful pinks, almost purple tones to it with the brown. Again, all of those colors really meld together. It's not a striated color. It's not a segmented color. There's no like line of demarcation between those colors. It's all about just the blend, but it's a richer, more intense color here. And it also is going to be pink and white diamonds with it. 35 points in the pink, 76 points in the white diamonds. But I know a lot of you recognize that it's a lot lower than it should be. And that's what I'm doing and have been doing all night long, and will continue that for the next 17 and a half minutes we have. So if there is, that's why I keep saying, if you have a request, it's not too late to get those in. Because if you've seen this or any one of the markdowns we have done tonight, you know it is a night to be shopping your favorites, even if it's something you haven't seen in the show, that we can bring out for you, that we can show you yet again. This is that as is, so it does. That just simply means it stays in the rose and the white gold as you see it. We're still going to size it for you to whatever you need. That's okay. I'm blowing it out. Now, this is even a better value than what I had last night that a lot of you missed out on. And what's the difference? Well, the stone is the same center size, the same cut, the same shape. It's a little more saturated, I will admit. It's got a little extra saturation to it, but it's not even going to be $3,500. This is the value. It's a one only. I was a little shocked that it even escaped the first hour and was still here available. So now we're just making it a little bit easier. And you know what? Maybe you didn't see it in the first hour. This is your chance to get it. It's not $3,000. And no, there's not another 1 carat diamond. I don't care what color it is. There's not a 1 carat diamond here for under that $3,000 price tag. So the fact that I'm taking it lower than $29.99 is really interesting. And we keep on going. And if you've never experienced the world of exotics in diamonds, welcome to that world. If you never thought you could or never thought the budget would allow, welcome to that world. It's not 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, even $24.99. Seeing one of the ultimate best values, and I've had, countless colors of diamonds here in my last 7 years at this network, and never seen a value like this, especially when there's over a carat in pink and white beside it, over 2 carats in total, well over. This is just stunning. And it's not $23.99 either. It's for one caller. It's $2,299. That's it. It is $22.99. First caller, we'll give it 30 seconds. And then I'm just looking to see, can we recap that purple pink as well? Because I do have that. Also here, we have a purple pink. Now, just tell me, did 2490 sell earlier? That other aqua, it was our carat 45. Did anybody get that earlier? No? Okay, so I'm going to bring that out too. Sometimes I don't hear about pieces that sell, and I don't want to upset you if I show the ring. What's that? Oh, never mind, it is sold. I almost said stolen, but it's sold. Never mind. Either way, same thing. It's yeah, correct either way. Stolen/sold. Okay, coming up next, we also will just recap that fancy purple pink that I have that's really, really limited. And you know what? One more thing that's new. Just because this yellow, or rather the pink and white diamond mounting here in the bridge, reminds me that I also have an alexandrite in a similar bridge tonight, and here it is. Oh, okay, that's really pretty. And is it Paraíba or alexandrite, first of all? Because it kind of looks like a Paraíba, but it is an alexandrite in the round. And it's 112-2525. And it's a 50-pointer. Gleaming, clean, color changing, 100%. It goes from blue-green to red-purple, and it's awesome. and it's a round that's got a lot of clarity. That doesn't always happen. And then it's got pink diamonds and white diamonds. And how about a 50-point stone to start? That is a good size alexandrite. Then you get pink diamonds, which are going to be 31 points in pink, and you get white diamonds at 69 points. It's a little different configuration just because the last one was a pear, this is a round, so they configure a little differently. Now notice that they do have the round stone, but it's still a squared off style. The platform up above the bridge is still more squared off. So they take that shape of that center and still give it something that's symmetrical, because square and round are symmetrical, but you get that really beautiful juxtaposed shape, which I kind of like. I think it's a nice little extra detail there. Still getting exactly 1 carat though of total diamond weight there when you add the pinks and the white together. Thank you. And here's what we're going to do in this one. It's going down. It's $1,999. If there is anything else we can show you before we go, please let me know what that might be, what we can bring out. Is there something you'd like to see once more just to make that decision, yay or nay? This is the perfect time to let us know what it is so we can show you, because we want to do that. We want to make sure we get all those special requests in, any and every piece that you want to see. If you're thinking about it, there's not a lot left from the show, so I can't guarantee you that what you still are thinking about is here, but it's worth an ask, right? It's worth the question. And then I'll get you a huge Russian demontoid blowout for the end of the night here. I'm really excited about this one, just because I'm going to do a discount on a really big Russian demontoid, so that's always thrilling. So $19.99 if you want our alexandrite out of Brazil. That blue green, I'm going to try it on. Let's show you how it looks in the pink and white together. Rose gold and white gold together, pink and white diamonds together. Does stay as is here, and it's a one only, so beautiful round. It's just so difficult to get alexandrites cut this way, being the wasteful cut that it is. I love that we've got it under $2,000 for you. Sure. Here's the Fawn Diamond one more time on the hand. Let me go grab that. First, we're verifying on this one at $19.99. Let's see who's got it. Then we'll go back up close, show it again here. There's our alexandrite up close. And then let me grab that Fawn Diamond and try that on one more time for you. That was that 101 VS Fawn Diamond. And here it is on the hand. Let me know. I'll actually put it on both ways. There it is facing upward, up towards the sky. Then we'll flip it around for you, show you the other way. This is the 101 saturated fawn, natural in color though, so all that extra saturation is like a bonus. 35 in the pink, 76 in the white diamonds in that bridge. Overall, love that you're getting a carat 11 in the side of the bridge, and then of course a 2 carat 12 total weight. Very nice, isn't it? Very nice. And that's going to be $22.99. I'm just going to flip it around, show you the other way here. Here's the pear shape pointing away from the hand. So you can see that. If you like that direction better, it gives you a good idea of what that's going to look like on your own hand when you get it at home. And again, no changes on the gold color, so all we've got to do is size it and ship it. So shouldn't be too many days here before it's on your hand and ready to wear, ready to enjoy, and that's the fun part. So let me know if you have any final requests here. We are down to 10 minutes left in the show now. 10 minutes on our Thursday. We don't see you back on television until Saturday and Sunday mornings. Thank you on the Fawn Diamond. Enjoy that one. Congrats. 1814 as is. Let's see who's got our alexandrite at $19.99, because we're not letting anything stick around here tonight. Got to move the last few pieces, and then yes, I'm going to discount a Russian demontoid for our finale. So it is not a time to just dawdle. Let's see who's got the big Russian 50-point round stone diamond cut. Gorgeous blue greens that turn to red if you're in incandescent lighting. Yes, I can. Now, do they have a preference, Jess, yellow or white? Because I can go ahead and show them what they like right up close. And we have backed up calls, so bear with us. End of the show, we're busy. Yellow, you got it. I'm going to show them. Now, did they want to see them up close and on? Let's do both here. Here's one up close. Here are the star hoops again, which you see are diamonds. Basically, it's like 4 sides, okay? But they're like, chevron shaped because they taper in. So it's like having 4 sides of diamonds, which is the front of your hoop. They hinge in this way. The top portion of the star will open up like this. And then you put that post right through your ear, and you see that little notch. That's where it locks. I can try one on again for you. The item number is, of course, 1762. They are also 30 points in diamonds, 7/8 of an inch long. That's top to bottom at the widest point. And then you have a great look here. Mirror finishing on the inside, mirror finishing on the side profile, mirror finishing on the back. We don't leave any portion of the earring left unturned as far as quality and details. Please bear with us if you're waiting on hold. We see you. We're trying to get everyone through here. And yes. Gents ruby. You got it. Take a look at the star earring one more time on the ear. That's the star earring from the front. So you can see it that way. That's how it looks from the front. And then, of course, so it really just looks like a basic diamond hoop at the front from that straight on angle. And then you see it from the sides. And that's where you see that great star profile. So let's go back to our wheel and then we'll get a couple last minute looks. I got to tell you, Charles, it's not an inexpensive ruby, but I will flash it here for you. It is a $14,000 men's ring. I can give you a discount here for the end of the night. Let me know on the star hoops if you'd like those at $777. Here's our men's Burma. Wow. Okay. This doesn't say museum, but oh, it's Burma. Yay. So it's that Burma quality. We love it. It's item number 112, 1787. It's a quick look at it. I'm still going to get to that Russian demantoid blowout, I promise you. We still will. But this is a 229 Burma ruby gent style. It's a huge ruby. This is not your 50-pointer here. It's major. It's a 229 stone with 51 points in diamonds that are actually going to make that transition down the sides of the ring. It's beautiful. It's fabulous. And it's going to be affordable because I don't think $13,999 is qualified as affordable. I mean, it is compared to the real world when you're talking about a 2-carat plus ruby. Yellow gold, actually, we can change it to white or rose if you want. I want you to have the perfect combination, but it is also going to be a better value than even $13,999. It's a special request from online. So I say, let's just discount it right here, right now, and make this a lot easier right here and make it, oh, $99.99 is probably still a little steep for our last 7 minutes. Let's go even lower. 99, 89, 79, 69, even 59.99. Just too much for tonight. End of the show is here. There's your under gallery fully finished. Here it is on the hand. It's got that big oval ruby. Look how clean it is. You're still seeing the clarity on that stone even from a distance away. It is not $59.99 either. We're going to blow it out right now. The first caller can have it for $4,999 instead. And I know we see a lot of ladies' rubies with the bigger stones. When I say a lot, I don't mean we see a lot of them. I mean, most of the time when we see a larger ruby, it's in a ladies' ring. Gentleman's ruby, I can't remember the last time we even had anything. So to get this very big size at a 229, a private collection Mogok Burmese, even better. $49.99 first caller. Let's take another look at it. I promised you a demantoid deal at the end of the night, so you're going to get it right now. And it's 112-2464. Take a look at this. Wow. It's like every single piece, they just get better and better and better and better. We have had such a gorgeous selection tonight, if I do say so myself. This is going to be that one and only demantoid. It's a great big size here. You're going to get the center stone at 70 points. Very nice. You've got a side diamond weight. Yes, those are yellow. Yes, there are white diamonds. How about this? 32 points in the yellow. Carat 06 in the white diamonds. And all of that, well, we don't have a lot of time, so I got to make this snappy here. It is a beautiful two-tone look. We've actually seen this mounting with the yellow diamond. It's one of those classic mountings, but to get that electrified neon, gorgeous bright green, it's a piercing style of a neon green in the center. Of course, we love our rounds. The fact it's a highly dispersive stone is so gorgeous. There it is on the hand. It is for one caller only. You get it. I'm just going to mark it down because it's got a $59.99 price should be. And if I had all the time in the world, we could probably spend a little bit of time on it and sell it at that price. And I just threw my tweezers down. It's not going to be $59.99, not $49, $39, $29. We've got 5 minutes. Let's do a deal. Oh, wait, it's already a deal. $29.99 for that? Half off? A diamond weight of a carat 38 before your 70-point Russian demantoid, which I love the yellow and white diamonds, but let's face it, that demantoid is more rare. There's more rarity in the demantoid than in the diamonds. True story. You're not spending 29. You're not spending 28, 27, 26. This is what happens when you're up against it here in the last minutes. Final minutes of the show. I have got to do some really, you see the discounts all night long. We got to go extra here. If you've ever wanted a Russian demantoid, go now. Because this 70-pointer, and if you think, I'd like to hold out for 1 carat, Let me tell you a secret. This 70 pointer looks like a 1 carat visually. It's got the millimeter size and the dimension of a 1 carat stone. Love that. It's not 26. It's not 25. This is what happens when we now have 4 minutes remaining in the show. Got to make sure it goes. Not 25, not 24, not 23. This is specialty material. All the diamonds, both the yellow and the white, they're all individually larger stones throughout. This is a really important Russian montoid. They're hundreds of times more rare than diamonds. In other words, if you had a meticulous, perfect, flawless, D-color white diamond in the middle, it would run you more anywhere else in the world than what I'm pricing a stone at here tonight now that is hundreds of times more rare than getting a regular old white diamond. It's not 23. I had a feeling this was going to happen. 3 minutes left. Not 22, not 21. This is what happens. It is the ultimate low. I'd like to see one more piece, maybe 2, maybe 3. Meaning we got a couple last ideas that are still here for you that you can think about. And yet this one's not $2,099, not $2,000. Let's say goodbye to it right now for $1,999 only on our Russian demontoid and very heavy diamond mounting with a carat 38 in the diamonds all the way really around it, beside it. I mean, the only thing, it's not a bridge, it's that classic double halo. You get the split shank, so really giving it the proper support on the sides to make it a little wider overall on the sides of the ring, and then meeting up with that double halo. It is $19.99. End of the show is here. We have 2.5 minutes left, counting down. If you have any questions, we've had 3 hours of jewelry. There's been a lot of jewelry here. So if there are any questions you have, anything you want to ask about, check on availability, see if it's still here. This is the time to do it. For those of you that like to wait till the next day, you get very, very disappointed to find out when you call in the following day that your piece is already gone. Why? Because people are shopping all the way after the show ends. So after we go off the air, our phone lines stay busy helping you place those orders for whatever you've seen tonight. So it is not a time to sit back and say, I guess I'll catch it some other day. It's last call to get these ideas because everyone's waited. Now they've seen everything from the 3 hours, making those decisions on their favorite. Let me try this on one more time for you. Do not wait. $19.99 doesn't make any sense, but we're just trying to move a couple last pieces here before we go. If you want the men's ruby, if you want that last pair of those diamond earrings with the floral style, with the baguettes and the rounds, if you want, oh gosh, what else do we have? The Fawn Diamond's gone, but I know the Alexandrite round is still here. So if you want the Alexandrite round, that was also down to $19.99, huge values. So this is it. Look at that Russian demontoid, that yellow diamond halo. There's something about that bright neon green. I wouldn't love it as much if they were lighter yellows, but the fact they're as bright and vibrant as they are makes it, that's such a good look. We have a final minute 10 remaining. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Reminder that on Fridays we do have a show, but it's only online. So join Joyce tomorrow for that. It starts a little earlier than our normal show times. It's 5 o'clock start time. That's Pacific. That's 8 p.m. Eastern. She's got 3 hours online with you only as far as television and online and every aspect. We'll have you back on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Reminder, that's at 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Big weekend ahead. Really big weekend ahead. So that's all I'm going to say for now. Join us, tune in, make sure you're a part of it. And again, let us know if you have any other questions as we get ready to prep for the big holiday week ahead. We're really excited to have a great bit of jewelry. We don't, we're still here through all the holiday festivities to help you shop for jewelry whenever you are ready. So always here at the ready for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is a pleasure to be with you as always. And let us know if you have any questions. Use that phone number because we're here for about 5 minutes after we go off the air. Those phone lines stay open for you. So thank you so much again. Appreciate you joining us and watching. From all of us here at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your evening and have a great Friday. And I'm Lauren Blair, and we'll see you this weekend.